Alright, we should be good. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. We are live for the GGG versus Steve Rolls live fight reaction. Let me just get set up, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I'm using a new streaming app that doesn't make the iPhone crash. Let me just make sure that things are good. So if I don't talk to you guys for a second, it's because I'm getting set up. So give me 1 second.
21 years old, he's barely going into that mainstream. You know, when a fighter reaches 24, 25, that's when he really starts hitting his peak. Go ahead, right?
There we go. All right. So we're live here on YouTube. Triple G versus Steve Rolls. First fight on the zone, Triple G. First fight under the Jonathan Banks, Triple G. Should be a fun one. Let me just get my back end settings correct because this app I'm using this like this new YouTube Live app, which I used for the latter part of last week's fight, which worked really good for me. So we're gonna try it again this week and see how it goes. But I have to edit things from the back end. So Gennady Golovkin. But you guys drop your comments down below. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let me know what city, what state, what continent you're watching from. We'll get started here in a second. Steve Rolls. My dad should be here in a second, so we're gonna get this thing cracking in here in a second. Just give me some time, guys. Live reaction.
You gotta give me some more gas to set up them big body shots. Alright? When you get close to the ropes, put him there. Don't let him move off the ropes. Put him there.
Scheduled 410 here, the city that never sleeps, New York City, Madison Square Garden. And again, it's Conwell on the front foot chasing Pennington around.
I think Pennington has the right idea. He's trying to count. He almost missed with the left hook right there, but it was a good check left hook that caught Conwell.
I'm gonna get you guys comments in a second. So y'all drop your comments down below. I'm gonna get to them in a timely manner. Just give me 1 second here to get set up.
See, there it is again. That's the one I was talking about earlier. That's keeping Conwell in check. It's not landing, but it's not giving him confidence to come in right now. So Pennington with the right strategy. Right.
Pennington works for a delivery business. He worked as a bartender for 10 years. But decided now that he is going to be consumed by boxing. He says that's all I do day and night.
Yeah, and he's coming off of 3 good wins also. One of them being Delvin Rodriguez, the most familiar name there, but 3 good wins.
2 times down.
2 good records. That's the main thing. You want to beat guys with good records, and that's one knock I have on Conwell. His competition hasn't really been up to par to what I like.
Well, he's only 21.
No, but still, being an Olympian, you would want to fight more experienced fighters, and stepping up, especially once you get to the 10-0 range.
Well, with the win tonight, he would move to 10-0. But Pennington not making it easy. He's constantly moving, sticking that jab out in Conwell's face.
Yeah, and that's why I said that.
There's a right hand.
Pennington will be the toughest opponent up to date. Pennington's never been stopped. And his 3 losses, like I said, they're not by knockouts.
And the referee has warned Pennington several times about holding already.
All right, let's see. We got my man Savage 1559. What's up, champ? How you doing?
Both of them like switching.
Mario, I'm unemployed Mario. Thank you. My dad did it.
That's it, box. No holding.
From BC, nice buzz, man. That and the glasses are the only thing stopping you from looking 18. That's funny. But I think we're about good now. So I'm gonna get to you guys' comments. I gotta actually find out how I'm gonna read these because I got my laptop here and I got the phone streaming right there. So let me figure this out.
Now,
Figure this out real quickly.
putting pressure.
Y'all just keep dropping your comments. I'm gonna get set up here in a second.
How would you describe that kind of pressure?
No, Pennington's putting pressure. I think Conwell's boxing nicely.
Oh, big left hand for Conwell, and again, and now Pennington holding on.
That was Conwell with the ass.
Like that.
Step back, step back, step back, let go. Time. You all right, son? Stop holding. I don't like to take points. All right, so stop holding.
I have no idea when the Triple G fight starts yet. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. We'll get set up here in a second, guys. Give me 1 second.
Caught him with a left hook. And that was a clean shot that caught his attention.
Is the lead uppercut the most dangerous punch to throw?
Absolutely, especially when you keep your chin up like Pennington does.
Courtney Pennington in the white trunks, Charles Conwell in the black. In between rounds, the referee going over to Pennington's corner and reiterating that he has to stop holding.
There's that uppercut far again. I don't like that shot. Especially when Conwell is putting pressure on him and he wants to get in there. I don't like that uppercut from far. And he's keeping his chin too high, Pennington is.
Todd Grisham and Sergio Mora here ringside, getting you set for Golovkin versus
I'm gonna get my other laptop, guys. Give me 1 second.
Exclusive to DAZN. Hope those of you watching.
Drop your questions down below. Drop your comments so we know what city, what state, what continent you guys are watching from.
Watch those hands, let go.
We're gonna watch this Charles Conwell fight here in a second. Give me like 2 to 5 more minutes to set up here. As you guys can see, I'm not in my apartment no more. I fucking moved out. And I'm staying at a hotel until I move to where I gotta move soon. So that's a process and a half. But hope you guys are having a great day today. Hope you guys are having a blessed day wherever you're at watching. There you go.
Oh, yeah, you can hear it ringing out in this arena. The left hook, though, that's going to be the big shot for Conwell if he can land it again. He did so in round 2, and it changed that round.
Absolutely. Those body shots do it. Especially when you're fighting a kind of tricky fighter like Pennington. He keeps his chin high. He's kind of a survivor. He doesn't stop.
Come on.
So you definitely want to dig down and slow down them wheels.
Fuck it.
Your Conwell. There we try again. Nice body shot.
And you can see how Pennington now has that right glove up by his ear to protect himself.
Let's go, work out.
He knows Conwell can deliver that left hook with some bad news behind it, as his nickname says.
My dad should be here any minute now, so
Watch that elbow.
we're waiting on him. You know, doing what you usually do.
Conwell doing a good job of blocking all the offense that Pennington's throwing at him.
Work for your free hands, let go. Break, break, come on. Step back.
In his young career, Conwell's already faced a little bit of adversity. Broke his hand back in December of 2018, so that was the hardest thing I had to face since turning pro. Kind of doubted myself a little bit, but he's not holding back now. The right hand connects.
Great body shots. That's what set up those looping punches up top.
10 seconds to go here in the
Break,
third.
break. Let go, boys. Come on, keep it clean. Time. Gotta get a rhythm in.
All right, we're gonna get a better camera angle here. So hold on, guys. These are the, I'm in a new environment. I'm not at my apartment anymore. So gotta figure out how I'm gonna set up here. My dad will be here later, but it's your boy BT. We're live here on True School Sports. This is the official live fight reaction for Gennady Golovkin versus Mr. Steve Rolls on DAZN. Should be a fun one. You know, reporting to you guys live and direct from not the greatest city in the world, but we're near the greatest city in the world. We're in Hollywood. See, I don't want to get the TV in there because I don't want to risk getting a copyright strike, but right there should be good. So, we live. Yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button. It's very, very important that y'all do that because the like button lets YouTube know that y'all are digging the content and that y'all are rocking with True School. So let's let YouTube know that True School Sports is the building. That the greatest subscribers on one of the best boxing channels out there is here. Got that fresh cut. Hey, everybody who's complimenting my haircut, you gotta give my dad a special thank you because my dad gave me my haircut. So you know we save money and we get a fresh cut. So big shout out to my dad. The first time I've ever let my dad cut my hair, because my dad generally I've seen him cut his own hair over the years, and he scares me sometimes because he doesn't cut his own hair the best way, but he did a really good job on mine, and he's been getting better with his hair too, so you gotta give my dad credit where credit is due. But for those of you wondering what's going on right now we have Charles Conwell, undefeated prospect, I'm not sure what weight class, but he's from Detroit, if I'm not mistaken, and he's looking to run his record to 10-0. He's fighting, I know he's fighting, I missed the introductions, but Conwell was an Olympian, you know, he was doing good early on in the round from what I can hear, you know, good left hook downstairs and upstairs. I met Charles Conwell.
Some at home listen to you say that and say, well, then what's the point? Why fight someone when you don't try and win?
No, I hear you, but look, if you're Conwell, you got to try to fight guys like this because you're not only going to fight aggressive guys, you got to fight cuties like this. You know, guys that back up like this. Like this, not really looking to win, just looking to survive. The right shots.
Are you a cutie?
Stop. Break. Boxer.
So yeah, we're here, we're live. Charles Conwell looking to run his record up to 10-0. Let's get to some comments, man. Let's get to some comments, because honestly, with my dad to get here. How many rounds till Steve rolls on the canvas? I think Steve's he's very mobile. He'll be coming very hungry. I give him 5 rounds, man. If Triple G's not gonna carry him and he goes in there with a seek and destroy mentality, I got him getting Steve Rolls out of there in 5 rounds. But I'm hoping for a good fight. Hoping that tonight we get a guy in Steve Rolls who comes and gives Golovkin a good fight and can do good for his own career and make something of himself. You know, even if he loses this fight, I like to see Steve Rolls raise his stock because, you know, he's been grinding for a lot of years, and you know, being a fighter is not easy, and I respect all fighters. So I hope Steve Rolls goes in there and does his thing. I see DeRolls down to 8 rounds. Never been 10 rounds. I see him down to 8. That's fair. I'm gonna go 5 or 6. And yes, my dad does got skills. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. He messed me up a bit over here on this side, but regardless of that, I think he did a hell of a job. Probably one of the best haircuts I've had in a while. Now, one thing that's interesting about this fight with Triple G is that the fact that this is his first fight with Jonathan Banks, a new trainer in which, you know, with Banks, he looks like he's going to be using the ring a bit more, using head movement. Banks is going to try to refine his style, and we want to see what that looks like in the ring, you know, because it could look one way on the pads, it could look one way on the bags, but for this to be like displayed on the ring is a whole different thing. So but right now, for those of you who are just funneling in here, we're in the middle of Charles Conwell's fight. He's fighting some guy, I don't know his name, but haven't had a chance to catch the whole fight. I'll be honest with you guys, the undercard, there's not really anybody on here that caught my eye. I know the one Uzbekistanian or Russian guy who's in the co-main event. He's known as a hard puncher, but really, nothing on this undercard really stood out to me. Do you guys out there who may be more educated on some of the fighters on the undercard, are there any fights you guys think are interesting tonight on the undercard? Well, if Triple G isn't going for the one-punch knockout, then I would expect for him to get rounds, because you got to understand he's got a new trainer. They're going to refine his style, so getting rounds, as many rounds as possible, would actually benefit them. So 8 rounds is a safe bet, 9 rounds is a safe bet, maybe even 10.
I'm not in a box to tell you that, but let me tell you something about that father-son relationship. I'm not a big fan of father being in his son's corner. They're too emotionally attached, but sometimes it works. It's rare, but it does work.
Charles Conwell pressing forward, trying to make this very difficult on his opponent.
I know it's so hard to get to
This is my first time. I've seen Charles Conwell's name. I've heard of him. This is my first time getting a look at him. You know, he's a very slick, crafty boxer. You know, he bends a lot. He bends his knees a lot. Slips punches. Very much a work in progress, though, Mr. Charles Conwell.
Brian Kenny would appreciate this. He takes sabermetrics into boxing. He breaks down the numbers of his opponents, how many jabs they throw, and everything like that. So numbers is very important for Charles Sr.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua. He was. I think it was a fight for him where he just ran into a guy who was very hungry, and he had done a lot of wrong things in camp, and it was a combination of things. But Ruiz, it's good for boxing that we have a Mexican American heavyweight champion, and the rematch is going to be very, very interesting because I think Anthony Joshua is in a great position to really start to make a legacy for himself in the sport of boxing. You know.
The right thing by closing the distance every time he switches.
You know, I guess I should not be so gender specific. You have a son, you also have a daughter. What if she wants to fight Sergio?
I'll let her fight. When the boxing is at an all-time high, baby.
One corner. 1 point. Holding.
Oh wow, the referee just deducted a point from the Charles Conwell's opponent for excessive holding. So that's not something you see a lot of here in America. A referee taking away a point for excessive holding. So you know, get your cameras out, snap your pictures. You know, that doesn't happen a lot here in America. So I guess that's cool. Charles Conwell's trying to cut the ring off on this. Whoever this guy is. What's the guy's name?
So Pennington's going to change his style.
Pennington. There you go, Pennington. This guy Pennington. They were saying earlier this guy was a hairdresser and all this stuff for like 10 years, but now he's a full-time boxer. So he's trying to make a name for himself. So hey, you know, you can't knock the hustle. Boxing is a tough game to make it in. You know, I hope Pennington can go in there and give a good account of himself. He's got 5 rounds to make something of himself. But right now, I think he's lost pretty much every round. No, I am reading the chats. I don't have my computer in front of me because the computer's being used to stream, and I'm streaming on here. So when my dad gets here, I'll be able to read the chats a little bit better. Let's see. The font on here is trash. The font on this app is trash. Oh, Joe broke. Super chats. Did you super chat me? Hold on. Let me see. I didn't see the super chat. Let me see. My bad, Henry. Let me go see. Rockstar. Oh shit. My bad, Henry. Here we go. It says Robert. Joshua confirmed something was wrong with AJ. Tyson Fury looks good. Check out his Instagram. A focused Fury dominating division. Yeah, Henry. I just saw your super chat. The app, because I'm streaming differently today. I'm streaming on a different app, so it doesn't show. It doesn't show that that on the chat here that it's a super chat, but it shows it when I click back into the link. So I'm sorry if I didn't say anything. If you guys do super chat me, like Henry, if you super chat me again, or if any of you guys super chat me, let me know, because I'm not gonna know until my dad gets here, because of the fact that I'm using a different app, and on the app it doesn't show that it's a super chat. But yeah, I'm gonna agree with you, Henry. You know, Tyson Fury, when he's focused, when he's right, you know, is the best heavyweight in the world. You know, being 6'9", being so herky-jerky, so tough. You know, he's got a lot of things going for him. And if you notice in camp, in the Instagram videos that have been posted, it looks like he's working on sitting down on his punches a lot more. And I think he's going to try to go for a knockout, a spectacular, sensational knockout against Tom Schwartz, because it's his Las Vegas debut, it's the ESPN debut, and he's going to want to make a statement. And I will 1,000% be live for Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz, because Tyson Fury is my favorite heavyweight out there right now. But I would agree with you, Henry. You know, a focused Fury is a dangerous Fury. Steve Rolls with the upset. Ooh, good left hook there from Conwell. Turn this volume up.
triple it, then you can go downstairs.
That was a power jab. Sent Pennington back to
This
the
guy
ropes.
Pennington, he's throwing a lot of wasteful punches. You know, I don't think he's really overcommitting to anything because the punches, the short punches Charles Conwell is touching him with on the inside in that mid-range are having an effect on him. What do you think will happen in GGG versus Canelo if it happens? The third fight. You know, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really care as much about that fight. But now with GGG having Jonathan Banks in his corner, and it looks like they're going to try to refine that style. You know, I don't know, man. I think a Triple G that can move, who moves his head, can still pressure like the way he knows how to pressure. I mean, I think he can give Canelo problems, but I'm going to favor Canelo. I think Canelo's still, he's at that peak of his career where he's in his prime. Woo! Charles Conwell. Okay, Charles Conwell. Take your time. Get him off you. Create the space. Create the space, Charles. There you go. Good body shot there from Pennington. I mean, I think Canelo's in that rare stage in that fighter's career where his mental ability is meeting with his physical ability at its highest point. And when that happens, that's when a fighter reaches his prime. So I would still say Canelo outboxes Triple G, but I think the fact that Triple G is refining his style makes the storylines that much more interesting. But right now, it's a Canelo Alvarez unanimous decision is my prediction. Steve Tootsie Roll, that's right. Steve Tootsie Roll. You know, I hope Steve wins, man. I was looking at his resume. I mean, there's really no crazy names on his resume. The only fighter on his resume whose name I recognized was two names actually. He fought, Conwell. Some sharp shot from Charles Conwell. Two names though for Steve Rolls. He fought Keandre Leatherwood, who was the last guy that Andy Lee fought before he retired, and then he fought Desmond Nicholson, who Jesse Hart fought en route back to the second fight with Gilberto Ramirez, and that was a tough fight for Jesse Hart. So I think he drew Desmond Nicholson and he beat Keandre Leatherwood. So he's a decent fighter, but he's not a world-class fighter. He hasn't proven to be that yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Steve Rolls does against Golovkin, because you know that makes boxing interesting.
Off the ropes, but I think Conwell got the better of it with a nice right hand right there. But see right there, look what Pennington's doing, rolling with the punch.
But yeah, make sure y'all do me a favor. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit that like button. Let's try to get to 100 likes before the Golovkin fight. Make sure you subscribe to True School Sports if you haven't already. We're on that road to 20K. And yeah, there'll be some interesting things coming out. I got more Bo and Holyfield footage coming out, so I know you guys have really been enjoying that. There's more Bo and Holyfield footage coming out. I just did an interview today with somebody in boxing, so be on the lookout for that. And then I got my sparring video. My sparring video will be out on Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. Lamont Brewster was definitely an underrated heavyweight. You have that right.
Yeah, why not? Of course, you know, this is boxing. One punch can change the fight.
Errol Spence Jr. is waiting to see if he gets the Canelo deal, or if he fights Sean Porter, he would get pressure. Then he can see where he's at, because only worthy opponent he fought was Kell Brook. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Errol Spence definitely has to make a move at some point in his career. You know, I know he's getting frustrated because it seems like there's a miscommunication between him and Al Heyman as to when he's fighting. You know, I'd like to see him fight Sean Porter. I think that'd be a good unification fight. But as far as Canelo, I think he needs to stay away from Canelo right now. Canelo beat him. Canelo beat him right now.
Well, he's eaten some power punches, but never once has he appeared to be in really big trouble.
No, because like I said, I mean, that's his style. You know, he's kind of like a sparring partner mentality. By that I mean, he knows how to take the punches. He knows how to press the gas, and he knows how to kill the round. He knows how to hold. He knows how to last the distance. He's not really in here to win. He's in there to survive.
That's not
For
good.
the first time, it was Conwell who was warned about holding Nick.
Yeah, this guy, what's his name? Pennington. He's got decent skills, but like Sergio Moro was just kind of saying, he does got a bit of a sparring partner's mentality. He's not really going for the win.
Some credit too, because it's hard to survive, especially when you're in there with Olympians and undefeated punchers like Conwell is. So, you know, surviving, and when you call a boxer cutie, I mean, these are actually compliment sometimes.
No.
That's it, box, boys.
Good luck will get by Pennington. And a good jab by Charles Conwell. Charles Conwell stepping in real nicely with the jab.
Watch your back.
Ooh, okay.
Hook. Hook. Watch the back of the head. Watch the back of the head.
Who's the best middleweight in history? I think Gennady is. I highly disagree with that. I think Marvin Hagler is the best middleweight ever. And, I mean, this might be a very unpopular opinion. I think Michael Nunn is a better middleweight than Gennady Golovkin was. I'll be honest with you. Right? He's middleweight champion. Michael Nunn in his prime when he was beating Frank Tate and Marlon Starr and all those guys, and he reigned as middleweight champion. I think he was better than Triple G. I think he's better than Gennady Golovkin. But that's my opinion.
Round 7 scheduled for 10.
Okay.
Marvin Hagler and Michael Nunn I like better than Triple G. You know, you got Tony Zale, you got bunch of fighters.
Certainly a better round for Pennington. Not sure.
There you go. Pennington beginning to land some nice punches. There you go.
That was definitely Pennington's best round. Caught Conwell with a nice check.
Yeah, and Hagler, I mean, there's parallels to Hagler and Golovkin, but Hagler had tougher fighters to deal with before he got a middleweight championship, you know? He beat some real tough contenders, you know, obviously the likes of John the Beast Mugabe come to mind when we think of Hagler. And his fight Tommy Hearns come to mind, you know, very just an exceptional talent, exceptional middleweight. One of the best fighters of in box history, let alone middleweights, you know? I actually had a chance to meet Marvin Hagler a couple years ago. Very nice. He was nice to me. We got a picture with him and everything. Oh, for those of you wondering, June 21st on DAZN is the rematch between Alberto Machado and Andrew Cancio. Rematch. So, if you want to see if Machado will get his revenge, we should be live for that fight. I don't think there's any other fights that day. Triple JJJ, what's up, champ? He says Charles Conwell's from my birthplace. He's from where? Detroit? Where's he from? Why do you think Gennady Golovkin is the best middleweight of all time? I like to know. Because I just think, as good as he is, his resume lacks a lot of quality to be considered that highly.
This is uncharted territory for him. If you're in his corner, what do you want to learn from him in these later rounds?
Well, that was, in my opinion, that was Courtney Pennington's best.
Now you're definitely right about that, Harry. A great fighter could be another great fighter on any given day. But I'll tell you this right now: if Triple G ever ran into Michael Nunn in his prime, Michael Nunn boxing his freaking ears off, straight up.
He might turn things around.
Cleveland, okay. Shout out to Cleveland. Ohio. Hagler couldn't even stop a lightweight Duran. Okay. Styles make fights. Duran was tough.
Especially when you consider he's had a point deducted for holding.
Yeah, even the referee, Arthur McCanty, looks at Pennington and said, good round, son, but stop holding.
Good body shots from Charles Conwell.
Break, gentlemen. Come on, let me talk to you a second. Step back. Go for that head.
Oh yeah, you can't forget about Aaron the Hawk Time Pryor. Rest in peace, may God rest his soul, Aaron Pryor. Fantastic fighter. I mean, Alex Arguello, you know?
Referees talking more than we are, Sergio.
Alex Arguello, another one. We got South Central Los Angeles in the building. We got Seattle in the building. We got people from all corners of the world here on True School Sports.
Watch your heads.
Pennington certainly looks more comfortable now.
And more aggressive. He's very comfortable with the check hook that Conwell's been trying to catch him with. Earlier, he was leery of trying to close the distance, but now he's trying to close the distance. He's keeping the right hand on the right side of his face.
Wonder what kind of crowd is going to be here tonight. What kind of crowd do you guys expect at Madison Square Garden tonight? That's what I want to know, because it's not a big fight at all.
That's it. Let's go.
Pennington's finding some success on the outside and on the inside.
Yeah, Canelo definitely had Golovkin hurt. I agree with you on that one, to BC. Aaron Pryor was a flash in the pan. Aaron Pryor was also a guy that was ducked by Sugar Ray Leonard too, so, you know, take that for what it's worth. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't want no smoke with Aaron Pryor.
Really good body shots.
Conwell glanced up at the clock here at MSG, which is never a good sign.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
They got Charles Conwell huffing and puffing out here.
Playing around for the first time in his career, it appears not as well as he'd like.
I agree. Lomachenko is not pound for pound number 1. Pound for pound number 1 is Usyk. And then you got Nayo the Monster Inoue. Then you got Lomachenko. He can be number 3. There you go. Pennington doing a good job giving a good account of himself. You know, Conwell began to fade a little bit in these later rounds. Not nearly as strong as he was earlier. Charles Conwell's bleeding profusely from his right eye. It was a massive cut. Yeah, Sugar Robinson was middleweight at one point. He was. He moved up there though. He was naturally a welterweight.
More aggressive Pennington has been over these last few rounds. He probably feels, listen, I'm taking Conwell's best shots, and I haven't really been rattled. Why not go in there and see what I can do?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would have Canelo 4.
I think you see Conwell doing the whole thing. Pennington wanting to fight.
I mean, my personal pound for pound. I'll give you guys my pound for pound list right on. Give me 1 second to refresh this real quick. My pound for pound list, I'd have like Julian Williams 10. I would have Kosti Tanaka 9. I would have Andy Ruiz 8. I would have Tyson Fury 7. Gaio Estrada 6.
That's what's happening here.
Canelo, or no, 5 would be, hold on, 5. Canelo would be 4. Lomachenko 3. Inoue would be 2. Usyk 1. Crawford would be 5. Terence Crawford would be 5. On my list, at least. So yeah, Williams 10. Kosti Tanaka 9. Number 8 would be Andy Ruiz. 7 would be Tyson Fury. 6 would be Gaio Estrada. 5 would be Terence Crawford. 4 would be Canelo. 3 would be Lomachenko. 2 would be Inoue. 1 would be Usyk.
Back-to-back big money fights against Canelo Alvarez, and now he hopes to fight him for a 3rd time, but he's got to get through the Canadian first. Main card starts at 9 Eastern exclusively on
That's true. That's true. They were saying, oh, Canelo is going forward. He's showing new wrinkles to his game. He's showing new dimensions. But when Golovkin was putting that pressure on his head, he said, oh, he's coming forward. He's throwing punches, and you can't just win fights coming forward.
Good right hand there. Conwell landed on Pennington's chin. Pennington took it well.
Oh, man. I cannot wait. I think Devin Haney's going to be... I mean, I don't like putting too much praise on fighters early, but when I look at Devin Haney, he's got world champion and all-time great written all over him, man. He's a fantastic fighter. So yeah, we're heading into the last round of Charles Conwell versus Pennington. I know this is not the first fight on the Golovkin-Steve Rolls undercard, but it's the first fight that I'm watching on the Golovkin-Steve Rolls undercard. So we'll definitely let you guys know what happens as it continues to go. My first impression of Conwell, he's alright. You know, he's alright. Solid fighter, but nothing special from what I can see.
Like I said earlier, Todd, I can assure you there are headbutts, and boom, there it is right there. Their styles are clashing. They're bouncing.
I gotta get here.
Hit heads
But
like that, and that's
yeah,
exactly what
make
happened.
sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Let me know. Give me a prediction for this fight. You know, any of you out there got Steve Rolls winning? I got Steve Rolls winning via first round knockout. Destruction.
Well, Conwell's corner not content with just winning this.
Nah.
Say this is for the money.
Yeah, Joe Blow, you straight tripping. Devin Haney has a lot of things, but he does not have leaky defense. I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with you on that one. Alright, so Pennington has been checked by the doctors. And here we go, round 10, Charles Conwell, as he looks to improve himself in the professional ranks of boxing.
The 32-year-old facing Charles Conwell, 11 years his junior. The early rounds certainly belong to Conwell, but lately Pennington has found a little bit of success.
Yeah, he has, and his corner told him, show me more capsules. I mean, yeah, he's in there. He's landing some good single shots, but combinations would be a good thing. Especially because Conwell looks a little tired to me. He wants to do the holding now.
Conwell has never fought this long in a fight. He's never been 10 rounds. Pennington has been the distance.
Ward retired. Tank Davis. I mean, I respect your opinion, Henry, but Tank Davis, he hasn't fought anybody since Pedraza. And granted, he looked very special against Pedraza, but he hasn't fought anybody since Pedraza. Someone said my fantasy fight, Marvin Hagler versus Roy Jones Jr. Give me Roy Jones in that fight. Give me Roy Jones, because of the fact that we saw. I mean, I don't think that Sugar Ray Leonard beat Hagler, but Sugar Ray Leonard showed that if you're a flashy, athletic fighter, you can give Hagler problems early on. I think Roy is what Leonard was, but kind of on at a higher level as far as being a quick twitch fighter, punching from weird angles. So I would go with a Roy Jones tough majority decision. Good counter right hand by Charles Conwell. Now, a real fantasy fight would be Michael Nunn versus Roy Jones. Michael Nunn getting Roy Jones in hands. Straight up. Ooh. Good counter right hand by Pennington.
That might have changed things around, but he came up short.
Yeah, Pennington's made this an ugly.
Fighters do. They know they can't outclass
Pennington a little bit. Into the temple from Conwell. Swing and a miss there for Conwell, but he goes back to the body with the left uppercut. He may be going for the KO here. I like it. I mean, you're at Madison Square Garden on a Triple G fight card.
Give me Ray Robinson in that one. Yeah, Pennington's showing some good skills in this fight. He's got a lot of skills, man, or solid skills. For a guy that just became a full-time boxer, he definitely looks the part right now. He's landed a number of counter punches on Charles Conwell. Slipping shots really good. He's probably not gonna win the fight, but it's a decent performance. I was hoping David Haney would fight Luke Campbell. Yeah, he would spark Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell don't want no smoke. Like Luke Campbell will get flattened by David Haney, no doubt about it. Let's go, champ. It's your boy BT. We're live here on True School Sports. This is a live fight reaction for Steve Rolls versus Gennady Golovkin. Charles Conwell and Pennington's fight just concluded, so we patiently await the decision and see if Conwell will improve his record and move further up the professional ranks. What fights do you think Mayweather lost? I thought he lost the Pacquiao fight. I thought he lost against Castillo the first time. And I thought he had a very close fight with DeMarcus Corley. And he had a very close fight with Maidana the first time. But the two fights for sure I thought he lost were Pacquiao and Castillo won.
The first half of the fight was all Conwell closing the distance, landing some good body shots.
Conwell was sharp early, Jesus. He was sharp as hell early.
Conwell's respect with some good shots, but it wasn't combinations. It was more headbutt than punches.
Lomachenko is pound for pound number one. Nah, I mean, big shout out to D-Hawk Mustang, but no, he's not pound for pound number one. He's not even the best fighter from the Ukraine. It's got to be Usyk. Usyk pound for pound number one, and Noe number two. Then you got Lomachenko. He's got to do something pound for pound and be pound for pound.
Very cagey in there, being able to roll with the shots, come back to his own, knowing when to hold and extinguish the attack of Conwell.
Pacquiao, let's go. Pacquiao, I got Pacquiao over both Earl Nassim.
Well, if I give him
Pacquiao flat Nassim. Jesus, Nassim was chinny.
part of the fight, but
You saw what Kevin Kelly was doing to him, even though Kevin Kelly, even though Nassim won the fight. Imagine Pacquiao, please.
who weathered the early storm.
Please, I know triangle theories don't work, but please, come on, man, Pacquiao. And I like Prince Nassim.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we do have a unanimous decision. Judges Mark Constantino and Ken Ezzo score it 97-92. Alan Rubenstein 96-93. All for your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated, and now the new USBA Junior Middleweight Champion.
Yo!
Ohio, Charles Bad News Carvalho.
The USBA champion. Let's go, champ.
Congratulations to Bad News, born in Detroit, raised in St. Louis, and now calls Cleveland home. And he is a winner by unanimous decision, 96-93.
So Charles Conwell proves 10-0.
So Pennington
Good for him.
closed the distance
You know, I'll be keeping my eye out for him.
to get the win.
My initial impression of Charles Conwell, though, is that he's a solid fighter.
Just
But again,
moments ago,
at this present moment, I don't see anything special. He needs more seasoning, like most prospects.
the arrival of one of the world's most famous fighters, Gennady Golovkin.
Nah, you tripping. You tripping, Henry Brown. Freaking, what's his name?
and there's a monster walking in right there.
Adam Kanaki ain't doing nothing to you, so you got me messed up.
Just a legendary arena. He's fought here 5 times, very comfortable here. Can he return to the big drama show that we got accustomed to seeing?
He's all smiles, but he'll kill you with kindness, ladies and gentlemen. But can he be that destructive force we saw before he faced Canelo a couple times?
Well, we're going to find out tonight. I mean, he's in there with the right type of opponent in Steve Rose. Undefeated, confident, and comes to fight.
The best heavyweights of this era will go down as Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, and Filip Hrgovic. You know, I 100% agree with you on Fury,
He has all of
but
his eyes, which would be
you know,
two-
I like Hrgovic. I think Hrgovic is nice. I did a video last night about Hrgovic. After I ran 5 miles and I was walking home from the beach, I did a video about Hrgovic, and I think he's not that far away from being a world champion. You know,
for that third
with his amateur exploits and his pedigree, the guys he's fought already, the way he's stopping them, he's ready to step up to that second tier heavyweights. You know, that Joseph Parker, Dillian White, Povetkin level, and I think he'll be a world champion very soon. So I ain't mad at you for that one.
They do have the record, and Golovkin was just destroying it. That's the monster we need to see in order for that trilogy to happen again.
Now, Steve, you said Steve Rolls is the perfect opponent. Will he get in the pocket? Will he stand there and train with Triple G?
I believe he will because he's experienced. He's very confident too, and he's ready for this opportunity.
All right, without further ado now, we go back to the star of the show tonight besides Triple G. That's our host, Adnan Burke.
All right. Not Christian, but I appreciate it. I'll slip you that 20 a little bit later on, but you're right. So far, been exciting action, plenty more great fights coming up tonight. Let's take a look at the card. So, Bobby made quick work of Barajas. You see Conwell and Pennington.
All right, so the next time will be Israel Madrimov versus Norberto Gonzalez. So that should be interesting. Bro, I'm not excited for none of these undercard fights. Straight up. I made a video last night. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but I made a video last night on my after I was done running to the beach. I said that Filip Hrgovic is a serious threat to everybody heavyweight, and I agree with you. With his size, with his athleticism, with his amateur experience, with his punching power, he's an absolute matchup nightmare for Deontay Wilder. You did tell me Ruiz is going to win, Henry Brown, so I can't take that from you, but Kanaki? Come on, man. Ruiz is a higher caliber fighter than Kanaki, so I can understand that one. But no way in hell. Kanaki going undisputed?
Gennady
Hergovic is Klitschko #2. I don't like him. Oh, hey, different strokes for different folks, so you know, it is what it is. But DAZN's boxing schedule, you know, you got it's funny, you guys. DAZN's boxing schedule, you got Marius Vidas versus Krzysztof Golovkin next weekend. You got Andrew Cancilla versus Alberto Machado June 21st. Andrade versus Suleiki June 29th. Ray Vargas versus Toki Kamita July 13th, and Maurice Hooker versus Jose Ramirez, which just got made recently on July 27th. So good stuff from there from DAZN.
As far as those fights that are upcoming,
Efe Ajagba is the best of all prospects. I highly disagree with you on that one. Efe Ajagba has no footwork. His footwork sucks. I think I agree with my man Books. I think Dave Allen give Efe Ajagba a good fight right now. Prospects I'm high on. I like Dubois. I like Hergovic. And I like I even like Ivan Disco. I think Ivan Disco is gonna be a solid heavyweight too.
Policies in his contract. Nevertheless, we get set for our final prelim here tonight, and it's the very explosive Israel Madrimov, 24 years old. He'll be squaring off against the veteran Roberto Gonzalez, who is 38 years old, and he will enjoy a 2-inch height advantage and a 3-inch reach advantage.
To go with our next bout tonight, 10 rounds of boxing this schedule in the super welterweight division. Ready to make his entrance, fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Mexico, here is Norberto Gonzalez.
As we await the arrival of Norberto Gonzalez, who I guess is trying to build the drama here for us, we can talk about his nickname, which is the Demon, or in Spanish,
El Demonio. Just like you, by the way.
how do you say the Latin snake in Spanish?
La Serpiente Latina. How do you say your nickname in Spanish?
El Señor Guapo.
Senor.
Well, Norberto fought just 9 days ago an 8-round decision in Mexico. The commission approved him to fight just over a week later, and he is here. I promise you, he's in the building, waiting for him to make his way to the ring here tonight. But he is in tough tonight against Israel Madrimov. And there is the Demon fighting out of Monterrey, Mexico.
The babyface brawler. There you go. I was waiting for the Twitch chat to come up. The babyface brawler. Okay. Shout out to the babyface brawler. Shout out to my main man, Adam Kaunaki. So I would assume, Henry, that you're very excited for it. My dad's here. My dad is here. My dad has arrived. My dad has arrived, so it's about to get live here on Two School Sports.
Guys, in the age, you gotta warm them up with mix them up with bread. Mix them up with bread.
You got your phone on you?
Yeah, but I didn't bring my. I forgot.
You bring your charger?
Yeah, but this one do it.
No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
And that's why world-class fighters like Gerald
It's not gonna work.
and Gerald Charlo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Damn. Let me see.
You gotta put it somewhere close to my thing at the house.
And his opponent ready to make his way to the ring, fighting out of the red corner.
Get my chair
Hailing
down.
from Brooklyn,
What's up, guys?
Uzbekistan,
There we go. I'm saying GG tonight. We'll see what's up with him.
Yeah, you talk to them while we
Yeah,
do
you
this up.
gotta warm that up.
The chat will pop up here. If they disappear, you just do this.
Yeah. How many of you guys are excited for this fight? GG coming back and with his first fight with the Zone, and how excited are you guys? Honestly, me, I won't be excited until he fights a legitimate contender. I don't want to see a Canelo 3. I'm tired of that already. He just needs to fight some other fighter. I don't care if it's Andre, Boo Andre, Demetrius Andre. I don't care if it's Billy Sanders. Yeah, it's right here, brother. Just grab it with there. And basically, that's the whole thing. That's what I want. I want GG to come up now. He signed a big contract with the Zone to fight some 2 legitimate contenders. And that's all I can say about that. I don't know how you guys feel about this fight right here with this guy's what? Rose is 19-0. I don't know much. It's a 12 round, yeah. And I don't know much about him, but he's talking all this stuff, blah, 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 that he's going to make a big difference tonight. But every opponent that I've seen that's undefeated fight, a legitimate contender, never pans out. So I just think, honestly, this is just a tune-up job for Canelo, just the same as when you have a tune-up for your car. It's time for him to get a tune-up, and then hopefully he'll get the big fights in the next 2 or 3 fights. Yeah, so that's all I can tell you about that. What else you all going to ask me? I'm here. It's going to be a great night. I don't know who's all in the car. I got to ask my son.
I don't even know guys.
So, but like I said, I really wasn't looking.
This guy who's fighting now with Dream Up is apparently a big puncher.
Yeah, really. I'm not really looking forward to this fight because I mean, GG just coming back, and like I said, it's a tune-up fight. But we'll see what happens in the future with that. But let's enjoy. Let's talk boxing, and you guys tell me what you think. You know, what you guys think about this fight tonight. Who you guys picking? Who would you like to see Golovkin fight? And just let me know. We can talk boxing all night long. What do y'all think about the Maurice Hooker and Ramirez fight that's going to be coming up in I think next month? You got that, and that's a good fight. It's a tough fight. I like Hooker in that one. I like Ramirez, but I just think Hooker. I don't know why. I usually go with my gut feelings on that. Anybody comment? I can't tell if anybody's commenting.
If you
oh,
like
okay.
this.
Okay. What time did GG fight? It's about
3 more fights. There's about 3 more fights.
3 more fights before that fight, so give it about maybe 30 to an hour, maybe, if that.
Sergio, is this going to be a blink and you miss it type of fight?
No, I don't think so.
But Dream Up.
Maybe because 9 days ago.
To me, it's like a soap opera. I really don't care about that. I mean, I've done seen 2 of them. I think GG won the first one. The second one Canelo got. So, yeah, if the fans want it, the public wants it, so be it. But honestly, me, I'd rather see him fight somebody else.
Left hand. He fights orthodox but switches to southpaw. He's wearing the white trunks. Gonzalez in the black and gold.
Israel Madrimov is in the ring right now, for those of you wondering. Israel Madrimov is in the ring. 2-0, 2 knockouts.
Yeah.
Rising super welterweight prospect. 154.
Yeah.
White trunks.
Yeah, my son was telling me that Israel Madrid started fighting. Come out now. He's a big big prospect with
I've never seen
punch
him
and
before.
power.
Just looking at how he moves.
Yeah.
He's very slick and watch
He said moves very slick and very cautious how he does things.
That's exactly what you want to hear because
What's going on?
Too much power in a punch. It just comes naturally. And Madrimov landed that picture-perfect left hook.
Yeah, Madrimov says, oh.
He said Madrimov could beat McGuire right now. I don't think so. I don't think like that. No, not yet. It's a prospect. I mean, McGuire's got power. We see what McGuire can do, even though his last fight was very disappoonting. So I don't really agree with that right now.
I thought he won his last fight all the rounds, so nothing.
Yeah, but we...
They even look at middleweights and super middleweights, and they're having a hard time. So that's how...
What's up, guys? Let me know where you guys from, what state, what city, what country. Let True School Sports know who's in here all here. And don't forget to tap that like button to make us all, you know what I mean? We're all here together.
Around the square circle.
Good job there from Roberto Gonzalez.
Good job from Roberto Gonzalez. I guess he's fighting Mucho.
Oh.
A very decorated amateur, has a lot of fighters that come out of Eastern Europe are 335 and 20.
Wow.
Sergio, he had over 350.
335 and 20?
That's incredible.
Jesus.
This guy says, Charlo defeats Canelo. Ward comes back in 2020.
He's an elusive fighter. He's very unique. Heavy hands.
Adam Konlaki or Tom Schwartz will unify this guy. I don't know what he's looking. Will unify the heavyweight division. Whatever you're on, brother. It must be some good stuff. The only one I might agree on is if ever Andre Ward comes back. Out of the rest, just dreaming.
You got body shots in him.
All right, Jersey in the house, man. When I came from Puerto Rico, first place I lived was Jersey City. So heads up to Jersey. And they got a good fighter with the name Shakur Stevenson from Newark. Charlo. Well, you know how it goes. Boxing is like that sometimes. You're always gonna get those non-decisions that we get. It's like in any sport. The superstars always get the edge on anything, and especially in boxing. There's so much corruption in boxing. It's not even funny. I mean, I don't even need my glasses to see that. Yeah, that's my point on that. So yeah, so a lot of boxers get robbed left and right, and when we think they're the favorites to win, it doesn't happen. So yeah, it's a lot of corruption. You got that right. Oh, good call, Henry Brown. I didn't know that. I mean, good. I mean, you called it. You called it. You know. You know. Kudos to you. Felipe Verdejo, he won his last fight. I don't think he dominated, but at least he won, and that's a plus. Where he goes from there, I don't know.
I think we're gonna see a lot more of those.
The Crawford and Spence fight, that's gonna be fire. I'm gonna tell you that right now. People better not sleep on Crawford, because everybody that sleeps on Crawford, he's a live dog. You gotta hit him a couple times, but when he wakes up, that bite is louder than his bark. Spence better get ready for that one. That's gonna be a great fight, either one. I mean, I think Crawford, this guy doesn't get enough credit, but I mean, you've seen his fights. His fights are exciting. He dominates most of them, and he takes over. That's what you want in that welterweight. What's Junior eating? He's eating. It's called. Let's see what's Junior eating.
Eggs.
It's called eggs.
They know their men so much. They don't need to instruct them too much. It's just ABC. Do this, do that, and get out of there.
Nah, I don't think Sean Porter would beat. In my own opinion, I don't think Sean Porter would beat Spence. Hell no. No way. That ain't happening. That one I can't see happening. And Crawford will beat Sean Porter.
Alright.
He's hitting sneakers. Oh, yeah. He's eating sneakers.
Alright, so we're here for the Madrimov fight. You want to pull that chair?
Yeah, I'm good. I might just put the table up there.
Okay. Madrimov right now, so I've seen his name. I've heard a lot about him. Madrimov, you know, has very, you can tell by the way his footwork is, by, you know, just the composure he has in the ring. You can tell that he was a law-school amateur, and he likes to throw that right hand to the body. I've seen him throw that right hand to the body about 7 times, and we're only in the second round. So that seems to be a favorite of his. Ooh, good left hook there from Madrimov.
Gotta set those punches up.
I think I was bigger though.
Madrimov throw jabs to the stomach to set up the whole.
What do you like about this Crawford, Brandon, so far? Is he impressing you or no? Early.
Solid.
Or you think he'll beat my somebody in the comments said he'll beat my
when you have that kind of amateur experience.
How much he got? He got a lot?
He's only 24 years old, but as an amateur, he was 325 and 15.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's 24. And he's not an old
Sounds like
guy.
Lomachenko over there.
No, he's not Lomachenko, because Lomachenko turned pro at 26.
No, I'm saying as far as how many fights he had amateur.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gonzalez not sitting down on his punches at all. Defense.
Look at the movement. See the shoulder movement?
He's just like younger than McGear? Or no? About the same.
Maybe a little older.
He's got some quickness in him.
Dreamov took a Euro step there.
Yeah.
Well, I never heard much about him, but somebody would have said he's a very impressive fighter, so
I've only seen his name. I never really watched any of his fights.
Russian?
I think he's Russian or Uzbekistanian or someone from there.
Yeah. He's quick though. I guess I
I
like
don't give a
that.
shit where he's from. He can fight.
Yeah. I don't know about them shoes you got on, but yeah. Look at ballet shoes or something. I think something special from his country. Doesn't anybody something like that?
10 seconds here in round number 2.
Man, Henry, you would love Adam Konaki. You calling him the Nas at their boxing? Nas, the greatest rapper ever, and you calling Adam Konaki the Nas of boxing? You got the game messed up, Henry. Got the game messed up, bro.
I don't know what he's drinking. I would tell him that. You told me the Nage is this. I said, I might agree with one thing. That was the reward.
That's right. Wilder couldn't even beat the shell of Tyson Fury. But it's like you guys. It's like Wilder and a lot of people letting y'all learn. There's not a man born from his mother who can beat Tyson Fury. He told you that years ago. It's still true to this day.
I think he's the quickest heavyweight, the fastest head movement that I've seen. And the movement is awkward, some of it, but I like his head movement.
I think he's the second fastest line.
I mean, look what happened to Josh. He stayed in there too long and boom. You know?
Only Stavern has faster head movement. Combination punching.
Stavern was sent to the moon quickly in a blink of an eye.
He fought all the top guys out there. Oh, hell no.
What'd he say?
My man Henry Brown said, I believe Fury beats Bo and Holyfield in their primes. He might beat Holyfield. He ain't fucking beating Bo.
Bo's a big dog, I'm trying to tell you.
Bo would actually shorter.
I don't know what you drinking, Henry.
Bo be 4
I don't
inches.
know what you're eating. You asked me what he's eating. I want to know what you eating and you drinking.
I love. This man said prime Oliver McCall beat them all.
You guys see Bo? Bo wants to fight Lennox Lewis for $15 million.
And the gold medal.
And the gold medal. He called them out on True School Sports. Check it out on YouTube, guys.
Check it out if you haven't already. Bo want all the smoke. Good body shot there from
Hit that like button, brothers.
Madrimov pressing forward.
He is. He's good.
Beginning to put his punch together real nicely. Oh.
38-year-old fighting on 9 days' notice. Or actually, he's fighting 9 days after he had another fight in Mexico.
This guy right here?
Incredible stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's down.
8-round decision win over Alberto Pacheco.
Oh. Good right hand around the guard there from Madrimov. Madrimov is nice.
Dream off.
I like this movement around the ring. The whole movement and everything.
Man. He kind of moves like Lomachenko
Who, him?
when he moves sometimes. Bo ran for Michael Dokes. LOL. Bo didn't run for Michael Dokes.
Hey, if you ask Bo today, to this day, if you ask Bo today, when we go to see him all the time, he said he didn't duck nobody, he wasn't afraid of nobody,
I
he
believe
fought
him.
everybody.
I believe him.
And you gotta believe Bo, because until my son made that story about Lennox Lewis in a video where you said that Lennox Lewis was just holding on for him to vacate that.
Yeah, Lennox Lewis was happier to have the WBC award him the belt
Instead of
than
getting
to
a ring
actually
with him.
fight Riddick Bowe.
Yeah, so. And what's funny is, did you see Bo in one of the videos when they had the Hall of Famers all in New York in the stadium? He went up to Lennox. And you see Lennox like a bitch?
Yeah.
You can't get near me.
You can't get near me.
Oh.
He put Jerry Cooney in between them.
Yeah, so I believe more Bo after my son has discovered about the whole situation and the investigation he did. And I still take Bo.
Absolutely.
Bo to this day don't want to back down to nobody.
Hey, for those of you in the comments saying Bo ducked Lewis, let me ask you an objective question, okay? If Riddick Bowe did duck Lennox Lewis, and he did run from Lennox Lewis, then explain, riddle me this. Riddick Bowe and Rock Newman made Lennox Lewis an offer. It was a 90-10 split. Some of you guys might say that's chump money. Okay, fine. He turned it down, right? So then they said, okay, we'll make you a second offer. You can take an interim fight for, I think at the time it was like $7.5 or $4.5 million, something like that. An interim fight,
Right.
and then you get an additional fight with Bo on top of that for about another 10 or 15 million. They turned that one down as well. And then once Bo and Rock Newman said, you know what, fuck this. You guys are pussyfooting around. We're gonna move on with our careers. Then Lewis's manager Frank Maloney said, you know what, that first offer was more than good enough. We'll take that one. Why? If Bo ducked Lewis, then why did his manager renege and say that the first offer was good enough and try to make it happen when they had run out of options and Bo and Rock Newman decided to move on? That's an underrated fact that doesn't get talked about. And it wasn't until Maloney turned down both offers that Riddick Bowe said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna lose this belt. fuck this belt, get it out the trash can. But nobody remembers that. They just remember the belt in the trash can.
Right. And if you go into that same video that you had, Frank Bruno was aware of it too. The English heavyweight was aware about what's going on. Remember?
Frank, yeah. What I'm saying, I'm not. It's not like I know I spend a lot of time around, but it's not like I'm saying anything that you can't go Google yourself or YouTube yourself. You know.
We only speak facts over here at True School Sports, baby.
Facts.
Real talk. Sometimes you guys want to hear the real talk. Here right now, Lennox Lewis hasn't even commented on that. Bo wants to fight him for $15 million. $15 million.
Oh my God, Henry, you tripping, man? He man said he was scared of Shannon Briggs.
Who was?
Riddick Bowe.
Henry, I don't know what you're eating and drinking, but you send me some. Alright? Because when you're talking right now.
Why did Bo throw his belt away? I'm explaining to you why he threw his belt away. He didn't just listen. The misconception is, Bo ducked Lennox Lewis, so he threw the belt in the garbage can because he was scared of Lennox Lewis. That's a misconception. There were events that led up to him throwing the belt away. So, again, I'm going to reiterate it for you guys. Brock Newman made multiple offers to Frank Maloney and Lennox Lewis to make the fight happen in 1992. And the first one was a 90-10 split, which, you know, you could say is chump money. Okay, so they turned that one down. Then they made another offer. It's kind of similar to Wilder Joshua. They made another offer to Lewis, a second one, where Lewis could have taken an interim fight. He would have made roughly about $4 or $5 million in the interim fight, and then in the Bowe fight, he would have made $12.5 million. And he turned that one down too. So then Brock Newman and Bowe said, "We're tired of this shit. You guys are pussyfooting around, and you're not taking the fights. We're gonna move on with our careers." And then it wasn't until they moved on with their careers that Frank Maloney, who at the time was Lennox Lewis' manager, he said, "You know what? No, it's fine. We'll take the first offer for 90-10." But that doesn't get talked about. So once they moved on, they said, "Fuck it, we're throwing the belt in the trash can," and that's what it was.
But then they come out and say the facts. They just say he just threw the belt away, not knowing what's going on. I mean, and if Bo was BSing so much, to this day that he's been retired for how many years from boxing, he's still calling out Lennox Lewis.
Shee, what's up, champ? How you doing? Right now we're in the 4th round of Madrimov, his 3rd professional fight. Looking really good so far, you know, showing good footwork, good fundamentals. You know, I've heard his name, I've heard a little bit about him, but this is my first real look at him. And I like what I'm seeing so far. You know, he has crazy amateur exploits, you know, over 300 fights, and he's not even like young, old, like Lomachenko. He's like 24.
He looks good actually, yeah. Very impressive.
Yeah, Riddick Bowe, if they would have fought 92, oh my God, Madrimov was piecing this dude up left, right, and center.
Listen though.
Yeah, Gonzalez at 38 years old. I don't know if he can...
Bo would have absolutely crucified Lennox Lewis in 1992. Now, in the mid-90s, that was a different story because money was no Bo had losses. He was losing desire, and he wasn't the Bo he was in 92. He declined quickly because of bad habits out the ring. But in 92, no way in hell would Lennox Lewis beating Riddick Bowe. No way. Zero. Oh my gosh. Madrimov with crazy forward, sidestepping, shooting punches from weird ass angles. But credit to Roberto Gonzalez, he's still fighting back real hard.
Fight in short notice. You gotta give him respect for that, you know. And
bro, Henry, what are you talking about, bro?
He just like how
Bo beat Herbie High, bro. Herbie High was that's an underrated winner. Herbie High was dangerous on both fought him.
And a strong puncher, he even says to this day.
Strong puncher. Riddick Bowe could have handled 10 days of Paris Island. Come on, when he's in the Marines.
When we talking about when he was in the Marine, we talking when he's in the ring in his prime. That's what we talking about. Lennox Lewis fought Tyson. That was 2000, whatever it was. He came out and fought Tyson, knocked him out. But it was after the fact that Tyson was not in his prime. Why didn't Lennox Lewis fight him when he was in his prime? I mean, I'm not taking I'm not taking nothing away from Tyson or Lennox Lewis. I'm just saying a fight that all fans to this day still talk about.
Shadowbox, you're actually incorrect. Riddick Bowe is a Hall of Famer, and he got it on the first ballot a couple years ago. He was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in Canastota, New York, in 2016. You need to do your homework. SSB 28. He says, "Where are you?" Well, as you can see, I'm not in my illustrious apartment where we made all the history. You know,
About to start
we're about to start new history. Right now we're at a hotel here in South Florida. We're in the transition of moving, so that's where we're at. Exactly. Y'all want to talk shit about Riddick Bowe? Man, Riddick Bowe had his own video game. I don't want to hear shit from you guys.
Knock him out. Knock him.
No, he slept. Well, Lennox Lewis didn't have no video game. What was his video game? Evander Holyfield had a video game. Mike Tyson had a video game. How come Lennox Lewis didn't have a video game?
Floyd had a, right?
Not until the 90s.
Yeah, 90s.
Can Noah versus Riddick Bowe, who wins? That'd be a good fight. Noah was strong as Knox, but I'm taking Riddick Bowe.
I'm still taking
Riddick
only because he's bigger and
Boxing
stronger.
skills, the feints, he would have opened Norton up.
That crazy right hand, though. That crazy hand he has. Bowe had a nasty right hand. And when he hit you with it,
right hand.
good night.
Riddick Bowe, listen, if you just look at what he does good in the ring, Riddick Bowe is one of the only heavyweights in history where almost every punch he throws is elite, A-level.
And he goes to the body a lot,
Jab
too.
is elite, right hand is elite, uppercuts elite, inside fighting's elite, chin was elite, combination punching was elite. Madrimov out here piecing up Norberto Gonzalez. He's
He
gonna
fought
get him out
10
of
days
here.
ago, 9 days ago. He's done. He's done.
Credit to him for just going 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, it's funny, as athletic and as slick as Madrimov is, he's not the most unhittable guy in the world.
Nope.
Because we've seen Norberto Gonzalez land 2 3-punch combinations on Madrimov.
He's an older guy, too.
Good right hand there to the body by Madrimov. How about Larry Holmes versus Riddick Bowe? See, now we're talking. That one's a true 50-50. I wouldn't know. You know, it's funny. I used to,
best jab,
I
good
used
jab, right?
I told Bowe all the time. I said, look, there's a lot of heavyweights I think you could beat. That's one of them I think you would lose to.
Yeah, nasty jab,
Larry Holmes was that guy.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know. I'd slightly favor Larry Holmes, but not with too much confidence. Not with too much confidence either way. That's a true 50-50 fight.
Yeah.
To me, that'd probably be, for me personally, I think that'd be the best fight, fantasy fight for me in heavyweight history. Larry Holmes versus Riddick Bowe.
Over the Lennox and Bowe?
Yeah. Lennox and Bowe is not competitive to me. And we're talking like when they're supposed to fight, it's not competitive to me.
Yeah, but wasn't Holmes known for he had one of the best jabs in boxing?
Yeah. Probably one of the only heavyweights who had a better jab than Bowe.
Wow.
Sonny Liston versus Bowe. That's another good one.
Wow, that's like fantasy stuff.
Liston was a bully. So I think once Bowe would have hit him across the chin, he would have eventually folded up. Bowe versus Ali would have been an interesting one. I don't know who won that one. That'd be a good one.
Yeah. That's a lot of good fights. If there's a boxing game to play, we'll find out.
Holmes is a bitter man, but he's got the right to be. World doesn't recognize his greatness. I agree, because freaking Larry Holmes, if we're talking about the best heavyweights of all time, I mean, shit, I think he is the best heavyweight of all time. I think he's number one. If you told me to make a list of the best heavyweights of all time, he'd be my number one heavyweight.
And let me tell you, it's sad that they don't really recognize him as much as they should. They don't give Holmes a lot of credit, and they should.
Unfortunately for him, he was the next great heavyweight after Ali, so that was always gonna be a tough act to follow.
Did he fight Foreman?
Holmes?
Yeah.
No. Archie Moore versus Riddick Bowe. Archie Moore was a smaller heavyweight, if I'm not mistaken. He's one of the boxing's best fighters, but you know, we saw, like, if you guys watched the Herbie Hyde fight, right? I'm not trying to compare Archie Moore to Herbie Hyde, but Herbie Hyde and Archie Moore are kind of similar in stature. If you watch the Herbie Hyde Riddick Bowe fight, Herbie Hyde, as good as he was for the 2-3 rounds, Bowe knew how to lean on him, get him tired, bring him down to the body, set up the right hand, jab his head off, you know. So I would go Bowe against Archie Moore. I'm telling you guys, if we're talking about skills, we're talking about how his skills measure up against the greatest heavyweights of all time. I don't think there's many heavyweights in history of heavyweight boxing that beat Riddick Bowe. I think, like, you know, maybe Ali, Frazier has a good chance. Madrimov cut the ring off real nicely.
About to finish him out.
Blood now pouring out of his nose, it seems.
We're here in the 6th round of Madrimov versus Norberto Gonzalez. Madrimov
Sounds like he's tired.
getting some rounds in, man. Showing the ability to be slick, showing the ability to hit and not get hit.
And then there was some big names, some Olympic champions.
Good slip there by Madrimov.
You gotta stop the fight, man.
Great body
The
shot.
referee didn't even stop the fight. Stop the fight, referee.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
Madrimov with a 6-round stoppage and a cartwheel and a backflip.
Reminds me of Fimo. Teofimo
And
Lopez.
Lomachenko.
No, the way he did the flips.
Yeah.
Someone outside the corner to save the fighter, and that man was Sean Clark, the referee.
It was a good win, but until you fight some real competition.
Damn, someone said right now Bo couldn't survive 3 rounds with Chris Bird. That's messed up.
Give him 3 months.
You know what's funny? You guys would be surprised how fast and how quick Riddick Bowe is. I know you look at him and I know he looks fat, and you know you have every right to feel the way you do for him being fat. But I'm telling you right now, his defense is still extremely tight. Like I'm telling you, like me and him were joking around the other day, and I was trying to land my jabs on him, and this dude's catching and parrying and.
He's 50 or something years
And he's
old.
50-something years old. His defense still, and he ain't even boxing like
Yeah.
that. So imagine if he's boxing and he's in shape. You know, he can beat a lot of people.
And like we said earlier, he's only been stopped twice by world-class.
I think Riddick Bowe probably beats heavyweight to the top 10 right now. Fuck it. Riddick Bowe beat up Joseph Parker.
With his hands. He has some big hands, though. You told me if George Foreman had bigger hands than him? Bo has some big hands. I look at his hands like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So good win from Madrimov. You know, impressive. What do you make of Madrimov in your first time seeing
Very
him?
impressive. I really like the quickness, moving side to side, with his footwork and everything. It was a show victory for some older guy, I think so, but I mean, he really impressed me. It was good though.
Brennan, Henry's trolling you. He's not being serious. I know, but I have fun in responding.
Yeah. He's just tripping. Henry just tripping. That's what I say.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Good right hand right there. Early in the fight, Gonzalez was able to take those shots.
So Israel Madrimov, Eastern Europe, probably next world champion. He definitely looks the part. He can counter punch from weird angles. He can slip from weird angles. You know,
Good footwork too.
really good footwork, good defense. Only thing that might be a problem for him as he moves up is, you know, with him, he likes to box with his hands down sometimes, and he looks like, you know, as well schooled as he is, he looks like a reflex fighter. And sometimes these reflex fighters, you know, they can get the wrong opponent in front of them, and it can be all she wrote.
It's only 3 fights. He's given benefit of the doubt so far. A version of Fimo Lopez.
And now we throw it to El Guapo, Ty Grisham.
Congratulations here to Israel Madrimov. Congratulations.
So this is what's his name, brother from the announcer.
Who's brother?
Спасибо всем. Thank you very much, everybody. This сейчас my соперник
Madrimov is trained by Joel Diaz, which is always interesting. Joel Diaz just curses at everybody. Move your fucking head.
My opponent is very durable, tough guy. We knew that he's going the distance with everyone, with Erickson Lublin, and very, very good.
This guy is Erickson Lublin?
I wanted to prove that I can stop the guy who nobody can. So that was my point. I was starting.
Oh, you know, speaking of Erickson Lublin, you know he sparred with 2 of the guys in Station Gym?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know what I'm saying. I took a picture today. I saw it. He sparred with 2 guys. You know Carlos and his brother.
If I see him, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know that video, Coach Mel? It's 2 of the guys sitting
Yeah,
down. It was the one guy I was like, oh, Tyson Fury's a man of God. That's him.
Okay.
And then the other guy sitting down, kind of to my right on the
And
video.
how did it turn out? Pretty good, though.
I didn't see footage. I saw a picture, but
Yeah.
those 2 guys are in camp with Lubin. There's about 3 fights left. 2-3 fights left.
I was trying to showcase it in the ring.
You think Fury can get Tom Schwartz out in the middle rounds next week? I mean, if he sits down on the shots the way he's been working on, yeah, why not?
How soon will you be ready for a world title shot?
Now, Wilder Ortiz is definitely gonna happen, I think.
していただくと、
Ruiz is going to give AJ a rematch. Wilder will stay in witness protection. And then we'll see what happens after that.
熱作は強さ、シャスト熱作は強さ、ファイトメアしていただくと、プロモーターズナイト、
You know what would be sick? You know what would be cool?
What's that?
If we were live, if we went live for one of these with Riddick Bowe.
I was ready for the title shot.
Oh, yeah, he would like that.
In my professional debut. Who was working on it since first
What do
fight,
you think-
second fight,
what's the
third
next
fight. I'm
heavyweight
gonna
fight?
keep asking, but my promoter knows what to do, so I'm ready
Oh,
right now.
we see
Fury
that.
next
But,
week, right?
as soon as
Probably.
the promoter will give me the
It's
chance,
not
I'm
really
ready
that
to fight.
good.
Right,
It's a-
congratulations
Maybe
once again,
Dillian White versus Oscar Rivas.
Madrima.
That's a good. That'd be a good fight.
Why is WBC protecting Wilder so much? They've always had a good relationship with Wilder. Al Heyman's pulling the right strings, I guess. I guess that direct deposit hitting Suleiman's account, so that's why he's going to get protected. But it's been that way for some years now, you know.
Yeah.
They literally broke the rules to get him to run in the ring again.
And let me tell you straight up, doesn't matter how you want to look at it. You can't respect Bronze Bomber, you can't respect Ortiz for not stepping up to fight Joshua when they called for him. You can't respect Andy Reid because he did it.
Twice prior, a guy that's been in the ring with some of the bigger names in and around his weight class, and he just demolished him. The guy was slippery, made him go some rounds, but Madrimov showed what kind of power he has, goes to the head.
Alright, so it's your boy BT. We're live with my dad. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Smash that like button.
His young top amateurs have, but he has a great amateur background, and he's ready for bigger fights.
What do you make of the fact that guys with a really small track record, 3 fights already being discussed in terms of championship belt aspirations?
It's gonna happen.
It's
That Wilder
become
fight's
kind
gonna
of a
happen.
trend, especially amongst these Eastern European fighters, Vasily Lomachenko being the most notable among them. So what they're ready for, they're ready for. I mean, a guy like Madrimov doesn't need 15, 20 fights to work in his game. He might need another few fights as he continues to work.
What do you guys think about Joshua if he redeems himself and gets his belts back?
Experience, trying to get that more professional
And-
style.
and fights,
You watch him here tonight,
Wilder. What do you
he's
think about that one?
Very close to being able to take on one of the top guys.
Talking earlier about the knockout of Frank Rojas as well. But again, talk about just being almost clinical in precision and just taking care of business. That's what so far we've seen from Madrimov.
Yeah, look, he has got great power. It comes out of both hands. It goes to the head. It goes to the body. And he's keenly aware of how to go up and down. I think he can be a little more patient in the ring when he's throwing some of these shots. Todd Aspin about the jump punch. Not so sure that should be.
Forget White. White talks a lot of trash too. That's all he's been doing is talking trash. He had a shot at Joshua again for the second time, and he turned it down because of money. So guess what? He doesn't have the 3 belts either. So guess what? What I think of him? Talks don't mean shit. Action does.
Dillian White said that he won't fight Usyk because Usyk's not known in the UK after Usyk knocked out Tony Bellew.
With the backflip, should he
Yeah?
incorporate that?
Well, tell Dylan White to stop making excuses and prove it in the ring.
Everybody's got something nowadays. I'm just wondering, we talk
Ridiculous,
about his
man.
title opportunity.
Dylan White, all he's just talking. Bronze Bomber, all he do is talking. Lewis Ortiz made a big mistake. None of you guys stepped up when it was time to face Joshua. But Andy Riz did. So what you all got to say about that?
There's no way any of those guys are going to get in the ring with Madrimov next. The best case scenario, I think, for Madrimov is to see Jaime Munguia vacate his title, and for Madrimov and his promoter Eddie Hearn to try to maneuver him into that mix to get him a shot either at a vacant belt or for a mandatory position for the vacant belt. Because unlike Lomachenko, he is not going to be a guy that's going to get that opportunity. He doesn't have the pedigree.
I don't think so.
2 gold medals.
You hear what Josh told Eddie Hearn the other day? Eddie Hearn said, let's have the fight in the UK. You know what Joshua said? No. I want to come back to New York and redeem and get my belts where I lost them at so I can show the people what I'm all about. So if that don't tell you he's still not hungry, there's something wrong with you.
Steve Rolls, coming into this fight, it's the biggest fight of his life. Getting paid $300,000 for this fight. You see his
Make sure you guys hit the like button.
Got hit like button, guys.
He knows that the odds are against
Hey yo,
him.
you know what? I want to run something by you guys. I want to see. Me and my dad were talking about this earlier, and I posted about it on Instagram and Facebook earlier.
Take advantage of it.
I've been sparring recently, and I've been getting a lot of good feedback from people in the gym. I'm thinking about giving this boxing thing a proper go. I might have some amateur fights. I might go pro. We might see.
And he can move around the ring. Can he do enough?
He's got the opportunity. I mean, it's up to him. And the big heavyweights stepping in the Hall of Famers in the gym that watch him work out, they say he got something.
I'm gonna be sparring again on Wednesday, my second sparring session. So we got 3 rounds in the bank last Monday. I'm gonna try to at least go 4. 3 to 4
Yeah.
Wednesday again. So should be fun. I gotta start resting properly though.
And we're back. We continue alongside Chris Mannix and Matt Dan Burke. We continue talking about Triple G taking on Steve Rolls. One thought in terms of
Says
tactics,
Dillian White,
Chris,
man's a
with
warrior,
Golovkin,
and you're
those
guaranteed a good
pretty
fight when he steps in the ring.
challenging.
Absolutely, Dillian White's.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Rolls,
I'm not taking nothing away from Dylan White with that. That's a fact. What you're talking about. But I'm tired of him just talking when he had opportunities to go ahead and fight for those belts and didn't do it.
Yeah. Someone said Brendan Taylor versus Roman Gonzalez.
Let's go, champ!
I'll tell you this right now. When I get 100 rounds of sparring, I'll love to spar Chocolatito.
Yeah.
It would actually be a dream come true if I sparred Chocolatito.
That's it. You learn. Items.
Because I'm building myself to start sparring pros. I've only sparred 3 rounds, and so I'm looking to get maybe 50, anywhere between 50 and 100. And after that 50 and 100, I want the pros.
That's the question that'll be answered tonight. Yeah, look, one thing I'm watching for.
Just gotta learn how to stay composed in there.
Right now. Rocky Fielding when he was here against Canelo, he wasn't feeling great.
You know what's funny? I was rewatching the round. I'll tell you, I was rewatching some of the rounds of sparring. I was really hard on myself. I thought I didn't want any rounds of sparring. I definitely won the 3rd round.
I told you that.
I definitely won the 3rd round.
That was the round when you were in the corner. You came up with the uppercut and you just got crazy.
That was the one where like he hit me with the left hook. I got mad. I double jabbed and I come with a 4-punch combination.
That's what he was told you after. He told you after sparring. What he told you?
He said, "You hit hard.
You ain't no joke."
And he's bigger than me,
Yeah.
but how much do you think?
Gennady,
the crowd is roaring. What are your thoughts right now?
I feel very comfortable, you know, just
See what Golovkin is saying.
come back. Just going back.
I like what Cynthia Conte said to him. Said,
Just
"You're being an asshole." This is
start
the real
right now,
Gennady.
just my day. I feel like my day, you know,
He came out with
Yeah, he told me just like that. Ever since he moved to the zone, he became an asshole.
wow.
Here and ready to go perform.
Steve Rolls, the pride of Canada.
To be doing your
Canada's
routine,
very own.
with all this
Yeah.
media attention.
It's not really difficult. I mean, I still have time to do my thing.
Bro, Roman Gonzalez has my support against anybody he fights. I can't wait to see him back in the ring. Yo, if he fights Tanaka and beats Tanaka, oh my God, he can retire on that.
Big time. Yeah.
You don't know about Tanaka. Tanaka's on my pound list. Fantastic fighter.
How does that motivate you?
He's the second best Japanese fighter right now.
What's it now?
Kosi Tanaka, he fights at 108 or 12 pounds.
Yeah.
He's the second best Japanese fighter.
And the way
Behind Inoue, yeah.
Are you serious?
How does that play
He's
in
the
your
best Japanese fighter, not named Inoue.
You know, it's this building here it's like a legendary building, so it just feels great. It's amazing to be able to perform here, and yeah, the star is about to be born.
How do you see this fight evolving?
I see it as a
Big
very
shout to
tough
my man,
fight.
Mr. Smurf 459 from Canada. He told me that Steve Rolls is his friend, so he's gonna be in there rooting for his main man, Steve Rolls.
You know, I'm looking forward to having my hand raised.
Thank you, Steve, for your time. Best
I
of
mean,
luck.
Steve Rolls is definitely saying the right things, so you know he's behaving like a fighter out the ring. Let's see if he behaves like a fighter in the ring.
When the bell rings, yeah. See what time it is.
Yeah, Roman Gonzalez actually he just posted something on his Instagram, and he's sparring again.
Yeah.
Hey, Roman Gonzalez. If Roman Gonzalez wants any work, I'll give him some work.
I'm surprised that he's not on the GG. But that did not say more.
Someone said BT versus Charlie Zelenoff for the Internet Championship of the World. Fight sparring 248. Nah, I'll kill Charlie Zelenoff.
Feeling pretty loose. I mean, Steve Rolls wasn't mentioned for any big-time opportunity. He was looking for them, and he's fought some decent cards. He's fought in Showbox before.
If anybody wants a heavyweight to lose in the heavyweight division, they can take a picture with Drake and they lose automatically.
Oh shit!
I agree.
Henry tripping on that would make me laugh. He's having fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
Man, Drake.
Drake's like a bad lucky charm.
Now I said if Anthony Joshua can't even beat the Drake person, that shit is real.
Yeah. And hear this out, man. You know it's gonna be NBA champions after.
Not anymore. You saw what happened last night?
I'm going for Raptors.
Did you see what happened last night after the game?
No.
Finally took a picture of Drake, so it's over.
Oh man, yeah.
It's over. The Warriors come back.
I like his mentality though, what he says though.
Steve Rolls, 2008-2009 Canadian Amateur National Champion, turned pro at 26. Oh wow. Has 95 total rounds as a pro. Sparred with Donna Stevenson, Billy Saunders, Lucien Boutte, David Lemieux.
Yeah, he's got some spirit behind him.
I mean, if I turn pro, well, I'll be around the same age.
Yeah, Adonis, he looked good. Adonis come back from his health. I was happy to see that.
He sparred the great Lucien Boutte.
The great.
I like Lucien Boutte.
a different fighter than what he's used to.
From Romania. Romania's very own Lucien
No, I
Bute.
don't think he has to change significantly. He's a
Yep, so it's your boy BT. For those of you wondering, some program reminders on True School Sports. Next week we will 1000% be live, no doubt about it.
The Gypsy King.
Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz.
Big
Live
those
for
up.
that. The following weekend we'll be live for Alberto Machado's rematch against Angel
Woo,
Cancio.
Puerto Rico.
June 28th is what? Andrade versus Suleki.
Yes, Golovkin, whatever his name is.
Yeah, so those are the upcoming live fight reactions here on True School Sports. I got more videos coming out with Bo Holyfield, so stay tuned for that in the coming days. If you haven't seen the ones already out, go check those out. Yeah, so a lot of good content here coming on True School Sports. If you're not subscribed already, please go subscribe. But we are in the middle of what's I'll be honest with you guys, I don't want to call it a completely underwhelming card, but there's not one fight on this undercard where I'm like, man,
I'm really like motivated. Like usually I'm really pumped up and really hyped, and I like GG, but tonight it's just like I told you guys in the beginning, it's a tune-up fight.
If Alex is here, it'd be a little more fun because Alex is a GGG fan.
Oh yeah, Alex had a special engagement to go to.
Yeah, he's going to a concert.
And he did a very credible job in that role.
Yeah, he loves GG, right? Yeah.
The reason he liked boxing in the first place.
Really like Jarrell Miller too, big baby still.
Knockouts, but on being a more complete
I don't know
fighter,
about now,
being
but
more nimble
Yeah.
in the ring. For example, when Golovkin was with Abel Sanchez, they used a lot of bigger sparring.
What's up with that fighter breakdown series, Henry Brown? It's in progress. I gotta figure out which fights I'm gonna break down.
Well, for the WBZ,
No, because the last hangout we had, he wanted me to start doing a fighter breakdown series where I talk about fights coming up and break down the styles and things like that.
You used to do that, but I mean, you got so much going on right now. Yeah.
What's going on, but
Josh was lost. There was talk of what different can be in his corner for
yeah,
that rematch.
the first couple fights I'll do will probably be like fights coming up in July, like Pacquiao Thurman, Dubois, Gorman, Hooker versus Maurice Hooker, or Hooker versus Ramirez, yeah.
Well, Sugar Ray Leonard's going to join me as the main card starts now.
AJ sparring partner. Which AJ sparring partner? I know it's just a Parker sound Eddie here because I did a video on that when it happened.
That's a crazy fight, man. And I see Joshua coming back.
And doing what?
Tearing a new asshole in rings. I don't know. But I can see that. I mean, what do you guys think about GG's new trainer? You think it's gonna make a difference? And is he gonna make him a better fighter? Do you think the change was good for GG or what? What do you guys give me your opinion? I'm a firm believer once nothing's broke, why fix it? You know what I mean? I think he should still stay with.
I think it might want to be good for him.
With Abel.
Yeah.
New York City, a week ago we saw one of the most stunning upsets in boxing history. I think in all of sports history, Andy Ruiz became the unified
Talking about
heavyweight
Andy
champion
Ruiz.
of the world thanks to his stunning win over Anthony Joshua.
I'm gonna start eating Snickers so I can be just like Andy Ruiz.
Yeah.
I almost look like him already, so I'm halfway there.
Your hand speed isn't quite as fast.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Brian Sabello, 8-0, 4 knockouts.
Vander Holyfield told me that Andy Ruiz has the fastest hand he's ever seen in the ring. As far as the guys he's been in the ring.
No, that's very interesting for a heavyweight to say something like that. And Holyfield been around. I think it was his last fight before he retired, or second to last fight.
No, it was one of his last sparring sessions.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on with the zone?
It's raining outside, Brendan. Bad.
No, if I'm doing it, this is a streaming platform. This is not satellite.
You're right. I mean, I'm just saying.
And with that, we say welcome alongside
Sugar Ray Leonard on the broadcast.
It's great to have you with us. Well, Sugar Ray,
Yeah.
Sugar Man.
You know, this is a tune-up fight. That's a term right now for Triple G. What's it like when you're
Steve
going
Super
to a
Soft.
tune-up fight?
Man, y'all really going in on Steve Rolls.
What do you say?
One call him Steve Sharman Rolls, Steve Super Soft Rolls,
You got no respect for that fighter?
Steve Toilet Rolls,
Gotta respect every fighter gets in that ring.
even Rod Salka.
They put their life on the line, guys.
Keeps you active, keeps you
The only ones that need paper towels and roll paper is us. We're talking junk and we're not even in the ring.
a
major shocker.
Yeah, Joey Dwayco was giving him that work here, man. I was actually supposed to get up with Joey when he was here, but I waited too long to talk to contact
Yeah,
him.
he showed me the hotel and everything. It's crazy.
We drove right by his hotel. Where he was at.
I mean, my second Hearns fight. In fact, Tom, you should have won that
Joey
fight.
Dwayco beat the shit out of him.
Hey, we did Joyce and Jennings. Who was that fight?
Joe Joyce?
You think he's gonna beat the shit out of Jennings?
Not like not in the early rounds, but
Yeah.
just bring him down.
Right, and that's why it's so critical.
He's a lot taller, but I don't believe that tall he's after watching
How much
him.
taller?
No? Yeah, about 5-6 inches.
No. Joe Joyce, how tall do you think Joe Joyce is?
Like 6'2",
Also,
6'3".
for Andy Ruiz, I mean, listen, a week ago, nobody expected him to win. Your eyes certainly didn't expect it. You were breaking down his body.
Oh, wow.
composition.
I didn't know that.
What?
Joey Dwayco is getting put.
Honestly, he's a
His
guy
next
that
fight is
proves
against
to everybody
Murat Garcia. You know Murat Garcia from the cruiserweight division?
Yeah.
confidence tonight, shouldn't it?
He used to beat him in the final. He's went heavyweight. They're putting in Joey Dwayco with Murat Garcia.
Wow. Is that a good thing?
Not for Dwayco. They're gonna get smoked.
Except he didn't shock himself.
I think at least.
He could win that fight, and he did.
Steve Buttery Rolls.
People are still talking about Andy Ruiz, what he did a week ago.
Yes,
in this
buddy
building
rolls.
here in Madison Square Garden.
Hey, what you guys hating on that guy for, man?
It's right, Hunter.
He might shock the world tonight. Beat Gigi.
Wouldn't that be something?
Brian Zavala was born in
Canada,
Puerto Rico of
Canada won
Dominican
2 titles.
Republic
Raptors and Steve Rolls.
He's really
Yeah.
excited to be fighting here at Madison Square Garden, where we know that there's a huge Puerto Rican demographics, perhaps the second one after Puerto Rico. So he's excited about taking this opportunity to showcase his talent.
Well, this guy fight right now
and,
is
you know,
Puerto
give
Rican.
honor to that
Brian Sabalo.
long drawn-out
Yeah.
history of boxing from Puerto Rico. He wants to follow the footsteps of Miguel Cotto, Tito Trinidad, and this is his chance. So tonight he wants to
Last
make
week
that
on
fight, and
Corrupt
tomorrow
Zone,
he wants
Persoon
to
got
go
robbed and
forward
AJ got
in
exposed.
the
No big drama show this week though. GG for the roll
What
for
he
his
say?
opponent. Headlining a boring card. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, the Madrimov fight was really good because Madrimov's exciting, but I'm not really excited for this fight. I haven't been. Even when they announced it, I wasn't excited. But you know, we're watching the fights. My man RR1000, big shout out to RR1000. He says any known names on tonight's card. Honestly, nobody of high like that known, but some prospects. You know, Israel Madrimov, who's a highly touted amateur. He improved to 3-0. He's really good. I think he's definitely worth watching again. You got Brian Sabalo, who's about to fight Baxiar Uzbov. Who I remember he was ranked top 10 for like a week, a couple years ago. He fought Kareem Mayfield. Kareem hard-headed Mayfield on Showbox. I think he beat him. But remember, AJ had a concussion. Wait till the rematch. But if you lose, look, I think they gotta definitely have the fight here in America because
We're gonna have it.
if he goes to the UK and all of a sudden looks like $1 million, they're gonna say he was on PEDs.
Well, did you hear what they said? They said that I said it earlier that Eddie Hearn said that he was telling Joshua that he wanted to fight in the UK. Joshua said no. I want to go back to New York where I lost my belts to get him back. So I mean somebody said he wasn't hungry enough. That's why he lost his hunger after having $20 million. I don't think so. You're hungry. You're hungry. Why are you guys hating on Team Rose? I mean, I don't understand.
Man, everyone from Toronto is getting hate right now. The Raptors are getting hate. Steve Rose is getting hate. He's from Toronto.
Yeah. Crazy.
Does he sound Canadian when he speaks?
No.
He sounds extremely Canadian. What are you talking about? He sounds extremely Canadian.
I
He's
can't.
Canadian as all hell.
I can't. I thought you said English.
So that's what it's going to take for that man right there to become a player in this middleweight division.
I think you have a good theme there. Mexican Rocky Warren, Canadian Rocky. I didn't know you were going there. What are your thoughts? Chris, we're going to talk throughout the night about the possibility, of course, of Canelo Alvarez looking forward to a
Trevor Bryan versus Deontay Wilder. It's a good fight. I think it actually be a very tough fight for Wilder. But I just think right now, because I've seen Trevor in sparring. I think he has improved, but I think he needs a lot more, a bit more season before he gets in there with Wilder. So I would say Wilder gets him out of there in the 5th, 6th round. Bo versus Wilder. Bo would murder Wilder. Rip him a new asshole.
I don't even know why people even compare that to that.
Well, it's
Wilder
Henry.
has no kind of skills besides that right hand.
Just the kind of predator that he is in the ring.
and Bo goes to the body and to the top.
That will go a
I
long
mean,
way towards greasing the skids, towards seeing Canelo Golovkin 3 in September.
That's well put.
I don't want to see Golovkin versus Golovkin 3 in
What
September.
about the new
I'm
trainer?
tired of that soap opera.
How much can a new
Done.
trainer affect a fighter, especially one as established as Golovkin?
No, I think the
I'm more
switch
excited
came
for
at
this
the
than
right
Canelo
time
versus
because,
Golovkin
look,
3.
he has, 6
Yeah,
months
right?
with this,
Yeah,
he wants
I'm
to
just
stretch
tired
that
of
out.
Canelo
He
with
brought in a
that.
defensive trainer like Jonathan Banks that's
Are you ready for
to show
a
him how
nice
to
rendition
use
of
his
O
head,
Canada?
use his
Steve Rose
advantages,
is
his
doing?
jab, move around the ring,
Okay,
but they
yeah,
don't want to take away the big
Canada.
God keep our land.
He needs to get the
Not
stoppage.
God
He
Save
needs
Our
to
Queen.
keep people
No,
celebrating.
not God Save the Queen.
So tonight is an excellent opportunity for him to showcase what he was made
Someone
of.
said, I want Wilder to redeem his disqualification loss to Charlie Zelenoff. Do you know what Charlie Zelenoff is?
No.
That's the internet troll he beat up in the gym, the white guy.
Oh, that idiot, yeah. Was that Henry said that?
Yeah.
Henry's tripping tonight, bro.
Someone says, Steve, this is how he rolls. So,
You guys are making me laugh, man. Make me lose all that gray hair, so keep making me laugh.
people were very complimentary of the job I did in my haircut.
Oh, thank you. I heard you at the house. I heard you on the house.
My dad got me right.
Yeah,
Shit, I might not go to the barber. You do that shit like that all the time. I
practice, I figured it
I
out.
might not ever go to the barber again.
Shit, yeah, I do the best I can do.
I might
Once
not
I
ever.
get that edging down right the way he wants it to get that, it's over.
I might not ever go to the
I
barber.
have no hair. My son said, Dad, what are you cutting? You have no hair.
Yeah, like your hair grows like half an inch. You say,
It's a military thing,
I
though.
got a haircut. I gotta look good. I'm like, you don't have any hair.
It's a military thing. You like my hair. I had so many years in the military.
All right, so our next bout, Brian Sabula versus Bakhtiar Ubov. The hell?
I like his shirt.
He's got an afro.
No, he got the a wig.
He got
He looks like that guy from the MMA that fought, what's his name? And beat his ass. That he jumped over the thing.
Why the hell does he got an afro?
No, he's impersonating that guy from the MMA.
Okay.
The guy that beat what's the guy's name?
Is that Mike Tyson? Is that a Mike Tyson shirt?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's probably the best thing I like. He's dressing up like the guy from the MMA that beat the guy that Floyd fought, the white dude from the MMA.
Oh, like Khabib?
Yeah.
Is that how he dressed?
Yeah, he would come in with a freaking wig like that.
Really?
In the face off.
Yo, he didn't even come. He didn't even come out with like music. He came out with sirens.
Yeah.
Sparrow Paul and Malinaji.
Yeah.
It's a siren, right?
It's an emergency.
His freaking song is an emergency siren. I like this.
Maybe it's the anniversary.
I like his shirt. I think I like his shirt, but I like him. I haven't seen him fight yet.
I saw him fight once on Showbox.
Pretty good, yeah.
He fought Kareem Mayfield a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken. How do you think Tyson Fury would do in the 1990s? I think Tyson Fury is the only current heavyweight that I think will be a world champion in the 1990s. For Puerto Rico.
Irish colors.
5-time New York Golden Gloves winner. Oh, damn. So you gotta be pretty good. Cause I know
Yeah. 5
Mark
times.
Brilliant won it like 5 times. Bo won it 4 times. So he won it more times than Bo won it.
Yeah. You got sorry ass Jay-Z in the background.
You like Jay-Z?
You know why I don't like Jay-Z. He didn't pay the bills for that guy that got hurt.
He has been at Madison Square Garden before, but at the theater, fighting in Golden Gloves. But again, he is a 5-time New York City Golden Gloves champion.
That's good, man. New York.
The history of that tremendous tournament, first being Mark Breland. Sabayo comes in only 8-0 out of
Yo, you know what? I gotta figure out when the New York City Golden Gloves is, and I gotta go one year.
We like the Golden Globes.
No, but the New York
After
City
watching
Golden
them all
Globes.
the time.
2016 National Golden Globes. So this guy's a beast. But the New York City Golden Globes is exciting though because they always have the final in the Madison Square Garden.
So it's a big, yeah.
Or
big
the
for
Barclays,
fighters, big
or the
for everybody,
Barclays.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the action continues from here.
Someone said send your location. I'm in Hollywood, Florida.
New York City, live worldwide.
Miguel, what's up, champ? How you doing?
Presented by Tecate, the official beer of boxing, and Chivas Regal. Success is a plan. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the super welterweight
Can a prime Riddick Bowe be prime Fury? It's a great question. I don't know.
360 promotions and Salida.
Ha ha ha.
The thing about Fury is what other fighter you guys seen that has that awkward style that like Fury has?
And when the action begins inside the ring, your
Arthur McKenty.
McKenty.
Very difficult to train for a fighter like Fury.
Yeah, Wilder would be like Michael Grant. Joshua would be Frank Bruno in that era.
Oh, it's the same. Oh, wow. The same country as GG.
I mean, if you look at some of the guys that were considered in the 90s, not even top heavyweights. If you look at like Ibuchi would spark most of these guys out. Chris Bird, Hasim Rahman, Oliver McCall, David Tua.
Wearing white trunks trimmed in green and orange. He weighed in officially 147 and 1/2 pounds. And in professional bouts, here is Perkin.
That's what's up, Miguel. You been hitting heavy bag? Shout out to you, man.
4 wins coming by way of knockout.
Brian Sabalo.
Representing Brooklyn, New York, here is the undefeated.
This guy's got the biggest ovation so far.
Yeah, they like this man. Even popular like
He's a New York guy.
Yeah.
So could this guy be the next big New York?
From Brooklyn.
Chief second.
We know about the fighters from Brooklyn.
Is Paulie Malignaggi winning that bare knuckle fight? Yeah, I'm gonna go Paulie. He did get real disrespectful though.
Who,
Paulie, he said, if I saw Artem Lobov, I'll spit him in the fucking face.
see when he slapped the guy in the press?
Yeah. So, that was a bitch slap. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, don't worry. I'm gonna get you, don't worry, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, I want to go live for that.
It's crazy.
But I heard it's pay-per-view, so I don't
In Florida, they're starting to do the knuckles.
But I heard it's pay-per-view.
I don't know, I'm not talking about his I'm saying in general, the Florida and Orlando, they actually passed the law.
Alright, so Brian Sabalo versus Bakhtiar Ubov. Alright, this fight is at 154. Sabalo, an 8-0 prospect, 5 times New York Golden Gloves champion, 1-time National Golden Gloves champion. Looking to make an impression here on DAZN and continue moving up the professional ranks of boxing. Here's my first look at him. I've heard his name before. Because I feel like it's funny that I know a lot of people in New York, so I'm pretty sure I know someone who sparred him. Boxing is a small world. If you know 10 people from a region and they all box, you're bound to know someone. There you go. So
This guy looks hard though. The other guy looks like he's
Ubov?
like he's an aggressive fighter. You see it.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna come forward. He's not gonna just sit back. I love his socks.
Good uppercut about Sabalo. Oh, Ubov still in punches.
14-0 with how many knockouts?
12.
So
14-0-1.
he's got power.
Yeah, good hook by Ubov. I think it might be a good fight. It looks like a good fight actually.
Yeah. He's going for the body.
Sabalo is trying to stick that lead left hand out there and push Ubov off of him. Good hook there by Ubov. He's clubbing him.
Tell you, don't let him rush.
There you go. And Sabalo doing a good job to use those legs and get back to the center of the ring. Good right hand from Sabalo.
Yeah.
And a right hand down to the body. And a right hand up top.
They cover his face though. Oh, he's too open. You think so? I think he's got to stay that way.
Man, this is a good fight right now. You know,
Yeah.
I know I've been pretty negative about this card, but this fight right here so far in the early first round, this might be the best fight of the night. And I'm just going off the first round.
I like those socks on that guy. Look at those socks.
There was a show on what's it called?
Look at that.
There was a show on PBS back in the day called Molly and the Big Comfy Couch. Look at fucking Molly and the Big Comfy Couch with the socks on.
Hey, if you knocking people out,
Yeah.
I don't care where you come in, what kind of socks you in.
You know, Brian Sabalo being the tall fighter in the white trunks, you know, he's trying to keep his range, but Ubov's pressing forward. Sabalo's using his elbow,
Yeah.
but referee's telling him to stop that.
He's kind of the system.
But Ubov don't give a shit about none of that. He's coming forward, he's pressing hard. But Sabalo's staying very sharp, staying very composed, shooting the right hand down the pipe, going downstairs, you know.
His style is different. I've never seen like
Who?
Sabalo's doing the right thing. He's trying to cut his
Oh, there you go. Good for everybody.
He's trying to do a little Macheco there, slip slide. But I'm saying Sabalo, he's trying to use the distance, but this guy's not letting him.
Oh, good right hand there from
He's got
Ubov.
power. He
And
don't care.
then a left in the body.
He's a bull. Look at that.
Yeah, wow, a right hook and a left hook.
The guy's
Oh
a
my
bull.
God.
The bull. He got 12 knockouts. He's got some power somewhere.
He's pressing forward very nicely. This is a very close round to score. You know, you gotta really pick what you like in this round. Do you like the sharp, composed punches from Sabalo, or do you like the action being pressed by Ubov? You know, I think both of them are effective. That's a tough round to score.
Wow. Yo, he came to fight. They both came to fight. Sabalo guy is trying to use his height and his distance, but this Pitbull and letting him go.
Adrian Broner is being sued by some chick in Ohio.
What do you do now?
I don't know.
Who's that? Henry said that?
No, who said it?
If Henry said, I ain't gonna believe it. Henry be tripping all night.
It was Henry. that sounds.
You trying to get conversation?
That sounds believable, though. That sounds believable.
Yeah, well, you're right about that, but I haven't heard anything.
So what do you think of that first round? Brian Sabalo versus Ubal.
Hey guys, if Adrian Broner went up to you and you waiting in line to go to the bathroom, he gave you $300, would you let him go in front of you?
All right, so second round of Brian Sabalo versus Bakhtiari Ubal. So far, I know it's only been one round, but I already think this is the fight of the night.
Yeah, this guy's a pitbull right here. He don't care.
Ubal is a pitbull. Sabalo is
his
more
style's
skilled
like a
fighter.
Russian or whatever. He just goes
Tight
forward.
guard, coming forward, pressing forward.
It's like a nagging, big and buggy.
Sabalo's got that real prototype, well-schooled amateur American style, boxing you from the outside.
But this guy doesn't care.
Good uppercut from Sabalo and a right hand from Sabalo.
I think down the road though, down the road for the Russian guy, where is his name from? He gets hit to the face too much.
Yeah.
It's gonna affect him down the road.
He's like Ruslan Provodnikov.
Is that
Ruslan Provodnikov. You remember Ruslan Provodnikov?
the same way?
Yeah. He don't punch like Ruslan Provodnikov, but
Well done, Sergio, because I'm waiting.
Provodnikov was the same way. Come forward, throws hard punches, but he blocks punches with his face.
Wow.
Look, I know people out there going, Ali Frazier, come on. No.
There you go. Brian Sabalo showing good defense and catching shots. Good defense there by Brian Sabalo.
If he stay close, if he cut this thing, this guy get it.
Listen, stylistically, don't you see one guy backing up, the other guy bobbing and weaving, using his back strength to get inside with a left hook? That's the punch that's going to land.
How hard did Daniel Jacobs hit you?
Oh, stop. We are an MSG
Ooh.
fighter. Come on.
He's a wild fighter, this guy right here.
Give him an artistic license. Gets a warning. Ubal says, no, man. I'm throwing punches. He's bending over. Perhaps hitting him on the back of the head. Not trying to be dirty. Break. Ubal will, and he has in the past at least, when he gets inside, I don't know if he'll get the opportunity, but cross both of his arms the way Smoking Joe Frazier used to do. Very few fighters.
Wow, that's crazy just to see me where he comes out.
Able to stay on his
Man,
feet.
good defense there by Ubal.
Wow.
Using a good hip movement there to slip those points by Sabalo.
It's like a European style thing, right? Like where they fight like that.
No, he's a bit different. He's a bit more awkward.
Yeah.
Because, he's pressing forward and he's a bit stiff, but he's like...
He knows how to weave out of the...
Yeah. Oh, good left hook there by Ubal.
Tries with the hook. Power shots are dangerous. Ubal tried to slip and move.
Sabalo doing a good job of setting his punches up.
Yeah,
Right.
he needs to cover his face.
Right hand by Ceballos.
Telling you.
Very accurate with his shots.
Good accuracy for Sabalo.
Yeah.
Going up top, coming downstairs. But then Ubal comes in.
Yeah, he does
gotta
all
be
this
careful.
weaving and stuff.
Just-
That was a nice hook though right there.
I was walking on that last time when I was running.
Yeah, I'm saying, but that training is bad. If you're going like this all the time, and you get hit like that,
It confuses some guys.
no, it's good, but I'm saying it's also to work against you as your career in boxing goes. Because he's getting hit a lot of times in the head.
What's funny is, Sabalo's hitting him, he's accurate, but he's slipping punches too. He's making a miss.
Yeah.
He's not making life easy on him.
You ever see Mike Tyson when he do that thing?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's doing it, but he's like,
Maybe that's why he had a Mike Tyson shirt on.
oh shit, you right? I think about that.
This fight, his trainer, they immediately accept
I mean, he's lunging in with left hooks. Sometimes they land, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm more curious what Sabalo does in rounds 5, 6, 7, and 8 when these power punches that are being thrown at him start to wear on him.
Oh, big right hand by Sabalo. Man.
Oh, he said he wants some. He said,
So,
come on, bring it
a
on.
spirited contest in 2 rounds. I got a 1-1 right now.
Yeah, it's a great fight though.
I think they paid Sabrina to take a dive against Wilder. The man literally did nothing but put his hands up. I believe the first one KO of Brazil was legit though. I don't think they paid him off. Honestly, I was there. I saw Stavern live and in color that fight week. And I saw him walk through the doors of Gleason's gym for his media workout. And he had the aura of a dead man walking.
Who's this?
Stavern.
Did he get to argue one of the managers or something? That's the one you're talking about, where he had the press conference?
No. This is when he fought Wilder. You're thinking of when he fought Joe Joyce.
Yeah. It's the water, motherfucker. He didn't drink the water.
Well, that's going to be the question, Sergio. Can Bakhtiari Ubal close the gap?
Man, Bakhtiari Ubal could continue closing this gap. He makes an interesting fight. But you guys, please do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that like button.
That's right,
Make
guys.
sure you subscribe if you
Thank you,
haven't
guys.
already. super chat if you feel that too, all that good stuff.
This is a good fight, though. I ain't gonna lie. I think this fight got me more excited than all the other fights.
Oh yeah. Brian Sabal's got good footwork, man. He's clearly the more skilled fighter of the two, but Yubov is coming forward. He's pressing forward, and Sabal is going to have to be very patient. He's going to take his time.
Those are scoring blows. How did you score round 2? Yeah, that was an easy round to score for Sabal. He's landing clean.
Ooh, good left hook there from Yubov.
He's holding.
And that definitely buzzed Sabal.
Yeah, that's what the trainer was saying. That Yubov's trainer was saying that he's holding one hand.
Does he have the skill to hang in, win rounds?
That isn't Mike Tyson.
Ooh.
You know that? That isn't Mike
Yubov
Tyson.
throwing punches.
Yeah.
Trying the jab to the body. Yubov moving forward, pressing the action.
Good left hook there by Yubov. And that left hook by Yubov.
Trying to break that body.
Look,
Look, he's still holding with the hand.
He's going to eat a lot of shots.
No, he has to keep that jab in Yubov's face. Because if you're not going to be throwing no punches, you can be assured that Yubov is going to close the distance with punches.
Good uppercut by Sabal.
Just to land one.
Sabal there, good head movement and blocked a hook as well. Nicely done with the gloves. A la Tony DeMarco, who will be inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame this weekend, former welterweight champion from the 1950s.
That's legal when you push it like this with the
Right now it's 9:24 p.m. here in the U.S. for those that you asked.
He wants to get back on the winning track. He is undefeated fighter. Both these fighters are undefeated.
And Yubov coming off first blemish on his pro record, a majority draw in February against.
He's going for that body, man, right?
Yubov said he thought he won that fight, but he said maybe I was rushing things, looking for the knockout. You can see that how that can happen to a man with that kind of style.
Are you guys at the hotel? Yes, we are at the moment.
Hits with a hook.
We're in the hotel watching Brian Sabal versus Bakhtiar Yubov.
It's just hard for a guy like Yubov to win decisions. He eked one out against.
Even in the hotel, we got boxing going on.
Even in the hotel, they don't stop. The ground don't stop for nobody.
Nope.
It's difficult for him to score enough points to win decisions. Using a hook and an uppercut off Sabal's head, the sweat goes flying. Those are good scoring shots. Sabal is unfazed.
Sabal looks tired.
Good jab there by Yubov.
Yubov's face is already very red from the shots.
Oh, good right hand there from Sabal. Another right hand from Sabal.
Sabal is a tuned fighter. He's well tuned, but when you fight an awkward fight like this, missing.
I think he's going at this way. I'll play him. Oh my God.
Ooh,
Man,
what a fight.
yo, Sabal's hanging in there though. Sabal's hanging in there, and I think he's actually winning these exchanges. So we're seeing a good skill,
Good fight here.
crafty boxer outsmart the pressing brawler.
Yeah. But let me tell you something. That's a bad training. He needs to teach him how to the head, man.
Gotta get closer though.
Wow.
What's tomorrow, Sunday?
Take a deep breath. Looking good, man. Stay inside, okay? Stay in it. He jabbed that body.
I'm trying to organize that back room back there at the shell station. Stay like an extra hour, fix everything out. Right, he likes that.
Touching him, and that's exactly what you need to do with aggressive fighters. Just touch
Dang,
him.
look at that.
Boom.
That's not good for his
jab.
Uppercut.
He's
Boom.
waiting
That's
for
bad
the
training, though. I'm
uppercut
gonna tell you that right now.
Miss with the left hook, and he's just touching him.
That is so bad training by a trainer that lets his fighter keep fighting.
You know, I said 2 young fighters. Yubov is only in his 16th professional fight, but he is not young. And Chris, that's kind of the point. He's 32 now.
Wow.
And even though he doesn't have a lengthy professional career as we start round 4, this is time in his career to make something happen. Yeah, it's almost make or break at this point. When you fight this style, you're going to be involved in television fights because promoters, networks, they're going to want to see you. But if you're going to establish yourself as a legitimate contender that can put yourself in line for a title, this is the type of fight you have to win. Sabal looks terrific, throwing those right hands. And right now,
So right now we're at the midway point of Brian Sabal versus Bakhtiar Yubov. It's been an entertaining fight. You know, we have Yubov, the shorter fighter, coming in with no regard for human life, fighting a very well-schooled and smart and intelligent fighter in Sabal. Sabal, I think, is picking him apart as the fight wears along.
Yeah, you can tell the amateur record he has really played. I mean, the Golden Gloves winning really paid off for him. He's very prime. He's that stuff.
My style. I'll refuse to jab. I'm just gonna get inside and bang away. Right now, that's not happening.
Good defense there. No, he didn't land that one. He got that.
No, he didn't let
phased by any of Yubov's shots. You know, know, we got used to Andy Ruiz last week. Every time he landed a hook on Anthony Joshua, Joshua was rocked. As the sports world is still...
Good right-hander from Ceballos.
Ceballos is very talented.
Ceballos got very good footwork.
Yeah.
He understands positioning really well, and that's why he's landing so many right hands. That and the fact that Yuba don't like to move his head too much.
Yuba grew up loving Mike Tyson, but right now we're seeing the Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas. He's just getting peppered away by the sharper shots of Ceballos.
Oh, he's a Mike Tyson fan.
Yeah.
Little uppercut by Ceballos. Maybe Big Daddy. Right? They're both from Brooklyn. Riddick Bowe.
Ooh.
Who was fluid offensively.
What does Brian Kane know about Riddick Bowe?
Yubov has
Yeah.
and not just power-based inferior opponents. Paulie Malignaggi had Yubov in camp with him and said he's one of the hardest hitters he's ever gone up against. Paulie's been in the ring with some of the best fighters in the world. Miguel Cotto, hard hitters. Round 4 scheduled.
So right now, round 4, Ceballos has just been on his.
I think Ceballos still winning the fight.
His legs, his movement, his legs are really doing him good because he's able to counter punch from wherever he wants to counter punch from. He's able to lean when he wants to lean. He's able to do basically whatever he wants.
Turn of Triple G as he hopes to earn a fight with Canelo Alvarez. Coming hook by Yubov, but unable to find his spot and his range through most of it. There's a hook by Ceballos.
Right now, for those of you who are just funneling in here and wondering who's fighting, we are watching Brian Ceballos, an 8-0 prospect, Puerto Rican kid in Brooklyn, 5-time New York City Golden Gloves, 1-time National Golden Gloves. He's fighting Bakhtiar Ubov in a battle of undefeated prospects.
Wow,
Here comes Ubov. Ubov pressing forward.
Got his attention.
Man, but,
Answers back.
you got Ceballos moving backwards, countering effectively. So I got Ceballos up 3 rounds to 1.
You're a warrior, baby. Come on. Good. I know.
3 rounds to 1 for Ceballos.
Hit him back in the head. Don't worry. He hit you, hit him back, okay? Yeah, I know. You got it.
Come on, Machado from Puerto Rico.
Alberto Machado.
Oh, can't wait for that one. We're coming back.
Yo, we're not at the house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. He might be, I gotta go with my boy from Puerto Rico.
I'm going with Cancio.
He made me embarrassed that night, though, because I picked him to win. I came home and he lost.
He'll get smoked by Tank.
Who?
That fight, by the way,
Machado.
rematch of that big upset win by Andrew Cancio in February. That'll be June 21st.
Javante Davis knocks out heavyweights in sparring.
Right here on DAZN.
Who's fighting? Who's fighting next?
Ricardo Nunez.
New York
Is he
City,
good?
the second
No.
straight week. Gennady Golovkin.
Well, I want to say no, but like I want to say he's trash, but like, he's not on a level.
Young Brian
His-
Ceballos.
But we're here in round 5 of Brian Ceballos versus Bakhtiar Ubov, and what's been a highly entertaining fight so far. Probably, I want to go on a limb and say this will be the fight of the night.
From Kazakhstan, who now lives here in New York City.
Ceballos, a longer, rangier boxer, fighting a guy in Ubov who likes to come forward and load up on hard shots, and kind of fights in a Mike Tyson, pinky boost. Obviously, he's not Mike Tyson. He's fast Mike Tyson, hit like Mike Tyson, but he's fighting that style, and he's getting outboxed at the moment. But yeah, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, do all that
That's it,
good
guys.
stuff. Yeah, honestly, I think I might just tomorrow. I might just unplug. My mind needs to, my mind needs to rest.
You have to,
I
man.
need to perfect me.
That's like you've been doing all day. I mean, you talk, you need to do so much before you get burnt out.
Yeah.
We don't need it. We bang away. That's our style. And it's a painful style because Ceballos picking them apart.
Good luck, by Ceballos. Or by Ubov.
Last week against Chris Algier, he just came in with one style, looking to bang, Ubov getting stopped in later rounds.
Step back. Break. On break. No hold.
Well, I think the key for Ubov is to get in that sort of rhythm that he got into. Get into.
We are in a hotel.
Ceballos, like the exchange.
For those of you wondering for the hotel, we are in a hotel.
And the key for Ceballos not to get lazy. Sometimes you get lazy when you're hitting your opponent too easily. And you let your guard down, and that's when the looping left punches can land if you're Ubov.
Good right hand from Ceballos. And body shots. And a left hook up top by Ceballos. On the right hand, the left. Man, he put his punch together real nicely. And one thing I like about him is if he misses, he still follows up.
And that's exactly what you need to do against fighters, aggressive fighters like Ubov. Beat him upstairs, go downstairs, but do not get lazy. Don't let that chin in the air.
Yubov is trying to slip punches, but he is not moving forward. So he was not getting within range. Missed with the hook, partially blocked by Sabayo.
Sabayo looks like a real clean fighter, though. I mean, like, polished boxer.
Yeah, very polished boxer.
Sabayo doing exactly what he needs to do. He's not really putting too much power behind these shots. They're sharp, stinging punches.
Yeah, Yubov is fighting like the bootleg Ruslan Veronikov. I was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, the pitbull.
Yubov now maybe with a chance to get him in the corner, but Sabayo backs his man up.
Very little head movement.
Enough, Sergio, don't you think?
Oh, he's being physical.
Loads up on a lot of punches. He reminds me very much of Ruslan Veronikov. If he continues doing this in his career, he'll be pissing black in no time.
Very smart.
Yeah. The way
Sabayo, not just a 5-time New York City Golden Glove champion, but national champion in 2016.
how do you train a fighter and just let him take punches to the face the whole time? What kind of style is
All right, that's another round in the bank for Brian Sabayo.
What I'm saying, how do you train a fighter and just continue on with the same style, no get beat down?
It's called the torero, called the bullfighter. So he's allowing Yubov to walk in, charge like a bull, and then just move to the side. Allow him to lunge into his punches and then move aside, just like a bullfighter would do, and it's been very effective.
Having to work the bull, Sergio?
That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
Here we
What's
see
wrong,
the
brother?
move. The man-throw move that Claudio Trails is talking about. Get an angle. That's a full
Woo! Yeah, Uber, you're right about that. Uber, whatever his name is, he takes a lot of punches to the face. I was just telling my son, what kind of trainer trains a fighter to sit there? Yeah, he likes Mike Tyson, but not only is just going to affect you in this fight, it's going to affect you in the future. I think he needs to change training and find a better trainer that shows him all the defensive moves, what he's got to get done. Because at the end of the day, you're just getting beaten up with a punching bag. Your trainer's allowing your style of fighting and you're hurting yourself. And he's an older fighter than Sabayo. He's 32 years old. Sabayo is about late 20s. He's very, very built, very skilled. I like him. He's a polished fighter, Sabayo. He likes me. I kind of like him. Like, I'm not saying it's the same style that Devin Haney fights, but he's a polished fighter just like that, I think.
Exactly what he needs to do. You don't give an opportunity to Yubov with throwing power punches. You stab him away. That's exactly what he's doing right here. Just stinging him and stabbing him upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, who cares about that? Who cares about the Joshua and Andy Ruiz fight? That's already in the past. We have to wait for the next rematch, and that's it. Can't continue on with the same thing over and over.
Born in Puerto Rico, moved to the Dominican Republic, landed in Brooklyn by the time he was 2. He has a college degree already.
Wow.
Smart kid. He said, I thought I would just be a regular guy, regular human being, out there and get a job, go to college. But I kept boxing all along the way, and he's had a lot of success. And he looks terrific here tonight.
Wow.
No, he's a very smart young man, respectable, articulate. You can tell he's a very, very sharp, astute boxer.
So I wonder what Sabayo claims. He's Dominican, was born in Puerto Rico, raised in Dominican.
He's a smart boxer.
I mean, but the good thing about it, he's young, smart, he got a degree in college, continue boxing. Boxing's been good to him, and to me, he seems like a polished boxer. He's going to have a good future in boxing if he continues on. But, I mean, them Irish colors he came into the ring with, what the hell was that? If anything, it should have been Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico, huh? Yeah, well, forget him and the Irish flag. New York and Brooklyn, they got enough Puerto Ricans there, enough Dominicans there, so you pay to your own people before you worry about anybody else. I can call him the Alex Rodriguez of baseball, because Alex Rodriguez is the same way. Claims to be a proud American, fight and play baseball for the USA, which I have no doubt, no gripes about that. But if you're Dominican, or where you from, that's who goes first. Sabayo's finding a good fight. Sabayo, I mean, he's strong, but he's not. He's getting beat up too much in the face, and that's not good for you. So I think he needs to change training. That's my whole point on that.
his energy goes. See, I didn't have that feeling. We'll talk about that. Let's listen in the corner first.
2 more. Come on. 2 rounds, baby. 2. Got 2 more. Come on. Sit. Sit. Sit down. Gotta show me something. Too much punches. Gotta show me something. You gotta fight.
Shit, it's about, it takes you to the 8th round to figure out he's getting beat down? What kind of trainer are you? I mean, you should have been telling him that early in the round. You was a good fighter, but he's getting beat down. Because he's just staying in there and using like a punching bag.
Well, that was the look that Baka Yubal just gave Arthur Mercanti. So when Mercanti said to Yubal, look, you gotta show me something.
Well, you should have done it to him earlier. And these damn sorry-ass announcers for the zone, I could call a fight better than that.
But Chris, there's no question. Referee Arthur Mercanti is thinking along your lines. And you know what?
Show me something, young man.
Right, we just heard it again. And we have to see more. You're eating too many punches.
Oh, you
Sergio,
should.
what are your thoughts?
The referee's crazy too.
The right thing to do because look.
Wait to eight rounds to try to tell him to show he's gonna stop the fight. He should have stopped the fight earlier. The guy's getting a lot of punches to the head, even though he's coming in and he looks strong.
These are just power punches. Ceballo landing a lot. And Baka Yubal just
You
slowing
slept
down
today?
in that last round, slowing down quite a bit.
You sleep too
He was
much
just
probably.
getting picked apart.
I got out.
Discrepancy. And even in the corner,
Early, the DAZN block, walked up the dog.
Yubal
Finally, I went.
more rounds trying to
Break.
I don't know if that's the
his
I'm not seeing the rest
because
of
he's
this
going to need
fight.
to bring a lot more energy to keep this
Why this? I don't know. I don't know the next cut after this one, but
made this happen.
I know Gigi's coming last.
Since we brought up the Matador analogy, and that's exactly what he's doing. You don't kill a bull right away. You pick at it slowly.
Shishi, you wrong. It is a bad defense. If you're a trainer, yeah, you block your face. You learn how to block. You know, I used to box too, but if you're a trainer, you're always looking out for your fighter's best interests. And if you train a fighter to go in there and just get beat up and fire and get beat up, it's going to be a health problem for him later on in life.
If not different, if he's not capable, just more. Trying a little bit with a weave there, but unable to get close.
Come on, boys, break, break, step back.
Has been able to
Stop
win
talking,
seemingly
box. Let's go.
every round.
Yeah, he's won every round on my card. And you mentioned the style earlier, Brian. Ceballo is fighting his fight. He is not getting goaded into
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of rust from Triple G. I mean, he has been in the ring for a while. Then he had to go do this politics thing, whatever, with his own. So, yeah, but then again, they're putting him with a Mustang. They're putting him, he's a Mercedes. Gigi's a Mercedes fighting a Mustang. And my point being is, they put a fighter in to make Gigi look good. Yes, Rose is 19-0, but who has he fought? What are the type of fighters he's fought in his resume to make him be legit? And like in boxing, they always put you with somebody to make you look good.
And since you bring that up, Brian, I just remembered that this fight was contracted at 148 pounds, which is something that Yubal wanted. And with that, they're fighting with 10-ounce gloves and now 8-ounce gloves. It would have been a lot more dangerous on Yubal's part if they were fighting with smaller gloves.
Yubal is not moving forward anymore. Final 30 seconds, round
I
7.
think Yubal is done.
By Ceballo, good combination. Big step up here for Brian Ceballo. A little showcase for him against a tough man from Kazakhstan. And Ceballo is passing with flying colors.
Body shots, just vicious body shots.
Uppercut by Ceballo as Yubal does back him up. Yubal trying
The fight, I mean, he was trying to fight for the thing of his life, but I mean, I think it's a little bit too late now, and probably got the fight won. They need to stop the fight, man. The poor guy's getting his head beat in. Yeah, you're right, Bump City. Ferrari versus Rolls Royce. I'm going to call it, yeah. I mean, come on now.
Big night for Steve Rolls, 19-0. Now picked up out of obscurity by Gennady Golovkin. And he gets his
Yeah, Rolls the big underdog. So on the Toronto Raptors, and look what they're doing. So you never know in boxing. Look at last week what we thought. We thought that was going to be a walk in the park for Josh, and look what happened. So you never know in boxing.
The type of temperament you need in order to go into this big fight. Don't let the moment take you.
We talked about that a lot last week.
Listen,
Where
good or bad defense. If you get a punch, if I can see you with my 4 eyes, you're going to beat the shit out of you with like a punching bag in your face, and you're coming forward, and you're still getting punched, and you're being active and everything, it's gonna affect you later on, not just in this fight and the other one. But we're in the last round right now, where Ceballos dominating the fight, even though Ayubov came in there with Mike Tyson style type of fighting, but I think he worse. I don't know why the trainer didn't stop, because all you're doing is hurting your fighter. I mean, Ceballos dominated this fight. That it shows why he was a 5-time Golden Glove in Brooklyn.
He has to know that he hasn't won really any rounds. Chris, not for you, correct? Second round, 0, not a single one, in my opinion, has been close.
Yeah, she I agree with you. The fight should have been stopped a long time ago. Even Yubov trainers telling him in the 8th round that he's showing me something. Don't you see he's getting hit like a punching bag? I've seen it, and I'm not even your trainer. So it should have been stopped a long time ago, because it's gonna affect the fighter later on. How much do you really care about the fighter? That's my point. Ceballos is a polished stallion. He's a polished stallion. He looks good, and I like him. I like his style. I see that all the amateur fights and all the Olympic, Golden Glove experience he has is coming through for him. So I think he wins this fight convincingly, and he moves on. He gets his 8th victory. But it was a good fight. Ceballos did the best he could, but at the end of the day, you can't use that style against a polished fighter like Ceballos, who knows how to use his distance, who knows how to throw punches, who knows how to block. So yeah, so the fight's gonna go to Ceballos. The fight, he got this fight won. I just feel sorry for the other boxer. He was good and everything, but he's not. The style he has is the worst style to have for his health.
His stock has gone way up here tonight at the Garden. Uppercut, moves his head, fires back the right hand. Ceballos looks terrific.
Ceballos trying to make something out of it, but Ceballos finishing him up like nothing, man. The biggest upset in boxing for me, the Buster Douglas Tyson fight. To me, that was the major upset. Didn't expect that. The one that just happened with Joshua and Ruiz, that was a big upset. Nobody expected that. Wow, Ceballos coming on. Ceballos tearing him up. Man, these referees, I don't know what they're looking at, man. I understand it's entertainment, but this guy's done. And the referees let him go. It's sad, man. This guy's done. Ceballos won this fight. I mean, that's, who would have thought that Ruiz was going to beat whatchamacallit. And Ceballos won this fight. Let's get on to the next one. I don't know. We'll see what happened, Henry Brown, about Steve Rose. I really don't know much about him, but hey, anything can happen. I think GG needs a tune-up. It's like a tune-up fight for him. So if he's not ready for any opponent, he's going to find out. And just like the Raptors with underdogs can do Warriors, they're showing up. Who knows? Rose might do the same thing. Yeah, he got that. Yeah, he got that. Philly shell, you know what I mean? Philly, New York. But he's classy. He's polished. He's a well-polished fighter. He just fought somebody with a different style, and he still adjusted to it and did what he had to do.
Ceballos there in the 8th and final round, a fight-high 132 punches thrown. And here's that masterclass.
Well, Henry, we'll see what happens, man. Henry Brown, we'll see what happens to be an upset or not. You never know in boxing. You know, you never know in boxing, but we're gonna find out. Ceballos just was a better skill, smarter fighter in the ring. Europe was more of like a bull coming in or a pit bull coming in without looking what he's getting what he's getting bit with, and Ceballos just tore him up. So I mean, he really impressed me. This guy, I'd like to hear more from him, and hopefully his future is good for him. Ceballos, I'm talking about. Wow, he went to the body, went to the top, used his distance, waited for Europe to stay in the middle and use him like a punching bag. This guy looks good. I like him. Kind of reminds me of I don't know why, because they're different style. By David Haney, The Dream. He's pretty well polished in my opinion. Wow.
Of a young hot prospect staying cool and relaxed under pressure.
It was good, man. Ceballos was good.
All right, let's get the official announcement. We go to our ring announcer, Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you come from a country like that and you get an opportunity, you fight for everything here. And you couldn't take the dog out of him. He was tough. He just couldn't be Ceballos. Ceballos' skills, his technique and everything was like polished. Yeah. Here's a decision right now from Brooklyn, New York. Ceballos stay undefeated. And but the guy from the same city that GG's from, he's a tough people. Those are tough people. You're right about that. I hope you're right, February. I hope the Stevie's rolling over GG. I don't know. Like I said, we'll find out. It's boxing. I believe that too. I wasn't excited about this fight anyhow because it's GG just coming back.
He's transitioning well into the pros.
That's a good test again. Baka Yubov makes you bring it. Ceballos looked terrific against that challenge. Take a look at the CompuBox statistics.
Let me this again. You answer the question. I'm going to blow my glasses.
Averaging 100 punches around. That's impressive. Yubov landing just 99 according to CompuBox. And Ceballos is much more accurate, much more active. Even the power shots. These are jabs. Jabs Yubov barely.
Listen, man. I ain't taking nothing away from Andy Reese. Andy Reese came in there and took the fight that the fanboy Wilder fans on the Bronze Bomber fans understand. He didn't take it when he came through. Dylan White didn't take it. One of my favorite fighters, Ortiz, didn't take it. So I'm not taking nothing away from Ruiz, okay? I give all the respect for him because he took the fight. He didn't hide, he didn't make excuses like the Bronze Bomber's been doing, like Dylan White been talking about, and like King Kong. So I got all the respect to Ruiz. Ceballos is talking right now.
Man, thank you to our team. David McWater, Tim
As far as
Loeffler, Triple G Promotions, 360 Promotions.
It's not true. Amateur fighting, if you're good, you tune up and you become good at the amateurs, and that's when you become tuned up and you learn and get experience. So when you do become a professional or become a prospect, you know how to do it. Ceballos did it tonight.
Yes, he was a tough opponent. We knew that coming in. We took this step up. We actually had another opponent lined up, and Tom Loeffler came and said, if you want to be on this,
yeah,
you have to take this
King City. I like that bump. I like that. Bump City.
If it's in the zone, it's the biggest platform right now. It's time to showcase our skills, and I think we did that tonight.
Man, whatever, man. I'm just trying to tell you about top boxing.
I appreciate it.
Your 9th pro fight, you could have taken a softer test at this point, but when Yubov was offered to you, you jumped on it. You said yes immediately. Why was it important for you to test yourself?
Ceballos is a good prospect. I like him.
We have a big amateur pedigree. I have over 200 fights. I believe it's 219 amateur fights. We've been all over the world traveling. We actually went to Kazakhstan back in 2015. I got myself one of those nice hats. And
wow.
I loved it, man. Everyone in Kazakhstan was so nice. But we jumped on this opportunity.
It's a classy fighter. I like him already. Ceballos.
We needed a bigger step up than our last opponent. We got a 3rd round stoppage. And we said, this is the platform to do it. He had the mecca of...
That's boxing. How many fights have we not seen that people get robbed left and right? We can see with our clear eyes that the fighter won the fight, whoever we thought won the fight, and they got robbed. You know, so what do you want me to say about that? The Trinity that comes to mind. What happened here? No, I don't know what happened here. That one hit over here?
Fuck, no energy. Oh, my bad, guys. I blacked out. I'm hitting the wall over here. Got a long week, see?
Listen, man, in boxing, there is so much corruption in boxing, you never know what's going to happen.
In life in general.
And yeah, and like my son said, in life in general, and you just have to know how to deal with it and roll with the punches. We all know there's some fights that we know for sure. I know you all can name a fight that you say that you showed for the fighter won, and when the decision came, you guys were shocked. I mean, look at Hogan and who did Hogan fight again? They got robbed. Hogan and McGear. McGear didn't win that fight, but who did he give it to? McGear. That's another one. So I mean, it is what it is. If y'all been watching boxing, you know what time it is with that.
Everyone, you know, all the Puerto Ricans that came out, all the Dominicans.
That's what I'm talking about. Ceballo.
It's a big day. Let's go, baby.
It's Puerto Rican heritage parade and everything. Yeah.
Going?
No, I ain't going. I'll be working.
When are you going?
I'm not
You gotta
going.
go. Next year we gotta go get planned out. We gotta go to the parade.
That was a perfect step up and a really.
Like I said, I don't know much about Rose. I don't know his style. I don't know nothing about him, so I can't really say something about that. All I'm gonna say is that good luck to him. You never know.
Where's Marty McDaniel? Ahmedov. Bro. Brian Ceballos of Madrimov.
Who's next fighting?
A good fight, but I'm telling you, DAZN.
Who the hell is that? Ali Marcock, whatever, and Marcus Daniel. Man, this has been a lame fight card.
No, those are two.
I mean, that one, the Ceballos fight is great. I like that one. I like that one.
There's been one good fight and two good fights and one. No, two good performances and one good fight.
Okay, man. Hogs, if you're right, if you must tell me if he's aggressive, I'm gonna find out. I mean, he seems real calm and quiet, and you gotta watch out for them guys when the ties opens up, you know. So, like I said, the only thing I'm gonna say is, y'all don't forget. Tell me what city, what state, what country, wherever you from, and let the Two School Sports know, and hit that like button.
And let us know what type of women you like.
And let us know what kind of
I'm joking.
punani you like.
Oh no, God.
Rose aggressive. I don't really know much about him, but so if he's an aggressive fighter, it could work against Gigi, because Gigi got a new trainer, and Jonathan Banks.
He's not an aggressive fighter.
Well, my son says he's not an aggressive fighter, so I don't know. I haven't seen him fight, so I can't say nothing about him. I'm just going with my son says, but. Okay, good point. That's what my son was saying. Basically, what he said, he's not an aggressive fighter only against scrubs. So Hogs Mustang, yeah, I said that. Listen, he might have the heart just like the Raptors, trying the Raptors to come out here and show the world wrong. Because the Raptors going to be NBA world champions. And who knows what Rose will do tonight. Anything could happen because the fat lady hasn't sung yet. All she's doing is humming.
Oh my God, it's like he wanted to be a part of the triple play. That's why he kept running.
All right, Philippines, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Is a triple play. Those
Manny Pacquiao.
Favorite triple plays in baseball history.
Remember, folks, a triple play is just a double play with someone doing something extra.
Enjoy the fight.
All right, Jordan, thank you so much.
Bumpsy, I agree 100% with you. That fight with Katie Taylor and what's her name? Pursoon. I had Pursoon winning that whole fight completely. I had her winning. If at the very least, I said the same thing you said. It should have been a draw. But for Katie Taylor, she just, I mean, no disrespecting her, but for her to get all the belts when she got outboxed in that fight, and she didn't get it, I think it's wrong. But what I will like is she does want to rematch with her again, so that's a good thing. And like I say, I was shocked about that. I think Manny Pacquiao is going to be so motivated. You just don't know how much motivation Thurman just woke up a sleeping dog. He just woke him up, even more so now. And Thurman's been talking a lot, disrespecting, saying a lot of things about Pacquiao. Come fight night, we'll find out what happens when Pacquiao put him to sleep, or tell him, let him know I'm the professor, you're still a student.
Well, I know she got a lot of experience, a lot more experience than me and the team
Is she fighting? She's doing everything. She's fighting. She's crazy.
Title here at Madison Square Garden, and now you're back in a different sport.
Talking about Heather.
Excited for a local
She does fight everything.
Somebody just brought it up in an interview. I didn't even realize it. I'm going to have back-to-back appearances at the Garden in 2 sports.
So what do you like better now, boxing or MMA?
Well, I love boxing. Boxing always has my heart.
Boxing.
But I had so much
New York.
fun in this fight camp. I can't wait to get back in the gym and start learning more.
Now, a lot of boxing fans are watching.
I think she's been hit by a car too many times.
Next week, but we want to see you back in a boxing ring again. When are you going to jump back into the sweet science?
Well, I'm not even going to think about that till after my fight.
Well, what can we expect from you this week in Bellator?
I got real mean.
You don't look mean right now.
I know, I'm sweet, but not in that cage, man. I got real mean. I can't wait to get in there.
Well, I know you're a Triple G fan. What do you expect to see from him tonight in our main event?
Probably lots of punching. He's one of the best punchers in boxing.
Mr. Smurf's for the year of the 6th guy.
Well, I know a lot of people
Year of the
watching
6th
right
guy. I
now
don't know what that
are
means.
female
6th
boxers,
guy.
so good luck to you.
6th guy or 6th guy?
6th guy, yeah. 6th guy. What does that mean?
All right, Adnan, back to
Oh.
you.
Yeah. You're right, Smurf, on that one. Hey, what's going on? Hi, Marta. Excuse me if I can't spell your name. Say it right, Vendetta. Yeah, Tron gonna be standing up long, huh? That's right. GG wins by KO in 2. I don't know. I think Rose might give him a little bit more than that. Yeah, me laughing.
What is it with Jonathan Banks training Eastern European fighters? Every fucking fighter I see him train is Eastern European. He's black.
His?
Yeah, Jonathan Banks is training the guy in the co-main event. He's all Eastern European, and then he's training Golovkin. Like, does Jonathan Banks train any black fighters?
I have no clue. Let's go Google that one up. My son's questioning Jonathan Banks. From what he sees, he's only training all these Eastern European fighters, and
They must pay him well.
I mean, because you don't see any other fighters he's trained, but I don't know. I have to Google that one up. That's it. 416 is you. 954 305. We still alive. Talking boxing all night. In the hotel. So we can live and tell you about everything and anything that goes on in the boxing world. From the best true school sports. Right here in the house. Yeah, they can sleep on you guy all they want to, but that Toronto, that Toronto motivation, what's going on right now, it could be contagious and it could help Rose out. Well, from what I see from him, he's real quiet, laid back, and those guys you gotta watch out. You ever had a fight with a quiet guy? He never says anything, but when he explodes, forget about it.
The big fight is that Toronto.
Ali Ahama and Marcus McDonald are fighting next. Eddie Brown said. We'll find out.
Here's a crazy idea. How about I start drinking some water? We're drinking all Gatorade, apple juice.
That's probably why. You have to have water, brother.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our co-featured bout of the evening.
Okay, we're about to start the co-feature bout before the GG fight.
Undefeated showdown
For the vacant WBC.
Water, yeah.
Silver middleweight champion.
You're a Canelo fan?
Fighting in the blue corner, undefeated from New Orleans, Louisiana. Here is Marcus McDaniel.
That's up by 1.
Shot 3 times in August. This guy got shot.
Pa
3
que
times.
tú sepa, pa que lo sepa.
Listen, this guy got shot 3 times in August.
And he's here? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you know
More Jay-Z.
He's no dog.
More Jay-Z.
Man, I'm tired of Jay-Z. I lost respect for Jay-Z. Whatever you guys say about him, I don't care. He didn't take care of the guy that got brain damage. Can't respect the rapper with all that money, all the billions. All he's got, he gives everything else, but he can't help the box that he signed.
He almost quit boxing. This is a man with an incredible life story. This is his big moment. Dreams come
I'm
true.
going for Marcus McDaniel. I'm going for the American fighter. Fuck it. I'm going for the American.
Who fighting?
Marcus McDaniel versus
Yeah, and you say he got shot 3 times?
yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna
I
have
bet
to
you
go.
knows pro grade from New Orleans. Ain't
Oh,
from
they
Boston,
got to. He probably went to the same gym and everything.
Yo,
I mean,
it sounded like there's
the
nobody
best
there.
fight that I enjoyed was the last fight we had with the prospect Ceballos and Irobrov. That was the best fight that I seen. I'm not really up for this fight with Gigi because I know he's just coming back from a layoff, a new trainer, and you know how boxing is. And promoters, they're gonna hype it up with somebody that is a nobody. And I'm not saying that Rose is not a nobody because everybody thought the same thing about the Toronto Raptors, and they came back.
My man, Mr. Smurf.
I gotta go back from there.
Let's go, Steve. Let's go, Steve. Kick his ass, Steve.
Fighters of his own. And Akhmedov is at the top of the list of the prospects in Golovkin's stable.
Kick his ass, Steve Rose. He don't want no smoke.
For this fight, Danny Sheridan making Akhmedov a 15-1 favorite. The over/under at 4.5 rounds. Akhmedov.
Make sure you smash that like button, guys.
Here tonight at the Garden.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the action continues from here in Santa.
Oh shit! No!
What happened?
I clicked the X. I exited out of the window on accident. I'm gonna have a sleep over here. I gotta go get the zone back on.
Well, it wasn't like we were excited about the fight.
That is true. It wasn't like we were that excited about the fight anyway. Y'all got me I'm gonna have to sleep over here. Cause what's messing with my head is like usually for these, there's always like 1 or 2 fights on the undercard I'm kind of excited for, and then I'm really excited for the main event. I'm not really excited for anything tonight.
I wasn't for this fight, this card.
I'm kind of just doing it because I know people want to see me live for the fights, but.
Well, you gotta be consistent, Brendan.
Consistency. You gotta show up even when you don't want to. It's called discipline. So I gotta start drinking these if I want to start fighting. You know, gotta start drinking lots of water.
Take your time, make the decision. Don't make a rational decision.
Yeah, I won't. We can't rush into becoming a fighter. It has to happen gradually. Do you take Red Bull? You sign Angel Garcia. You take Red Bull. I don't know what he was on, but I know he was on Red Bull. Angel Garcia, the most underrated trainer in all boxing. Underrated. What do you think, Dad?
Who?
Angel Garcia. He's the most underrated trainer.
Angel Garcia is my partner.
You freaking are Angel Garcia.
Huh?
You are Angel Garcia.
Oh, if people say country, you can't lie about that.
Alright. So I'm waiting for my DAZN to load up again, so bear with me, guys.
At super middleweight. And on the flip side, Brian,
Alright.
we got Akhmedov fighting for the first time as an official super middleweight. He's been making his way down to 175 pounds.
What do you guys think about tonight's fight card? I mean, I think it's all a fight card, but I'm just not. I don't know why. I'm just not excited for it.
Sergio, I think it's fair to say he has the same commitment to his
Huh?
punches.
No, this is another clash of two
I can't hear you.
undefeated professionals here, and he doesn't waste punches like Golovkin. He's very technical, very patient, and very punishing too.
Round 1 scheduled for 10.
Alright, so round 1 of
McDaniel in the
Marcus McDaniel versus
Akhmedov in the blue
Akhmedov.
trunks. And McDaniel gave up boxing in 2016, said he was just basically discouraged with his progress, and was gone for nearly 3 years as a professional, but took a decision in
Yo, Marcus McDaniel sounds like me as a boxer.
last February. Dropped Vera in the second round, won nearly every round, so he gets a shot here, but Chris, the only question is, can he just hang? Can he get in the rhythm?
So Marcus McDaniel on the white trunks, the gold trim.
His whole life.
The other guy who's there, I can't remember right now. He's in the blue trunks.
Especially what you're seeing right now, the ability to cut the ring off and make it small. If he's able to do that against McDaniel.
Eastern European guys cut the ring off pretty decently so far. McDaniel's got decent speed though. You know, got to make sure that he keeps moving.
Jabbing now nicely. McDaniel able to slip and move.
Good jab there from McDaniel to the stomach.
I'll tell you what, if you are going to prepare for a killer like Akhmedov,
Akhmedov, there you go. Akhmedov's his name. Akhmedov following Marcus Daniel on the ring. Good left hook there from Akhmedov on Marcus Daniel. A slip there from Marcus McDaniel. I don't have any Americans top 10 pound for pound. You got the game fucked up. There's at least 2 Americans pound for pound. On my pound for pound list, you got Terrence Crawford and Julian Williams pound for pound. Easy.
You can see the size difference. I mean, at 6'1" versus 5'9", and the reach, the power's going to be different. It's just a huge disparity here between the 2 undefeated boxers.
Center of the ring, moving downhill at all times, fires up the right.
Good left foot by Marcus McDaniel. There you go.
On the jab. Hey, you're able to punch in there. McDaniel complaining about it.
That's a little bit extracurricular stuff there from Akhmedov. Can't have that.
It's illegal, but it's legal, but it's not right. And if you're holding, you are allowed to use that free hand.
Good point. You can punch, but not punch illegally is the point. That's round 1.
So decent first round from both fighters. McDaniel moving really well. Ali cutting the ring off pretty good as well. Ali Akhmedov has the legendary cutman in his corner, Stitch Duran. Stitch Duran, probably the most well-renowned cutman in the business.
That is Max Golovkin in the corner. That is Gennady Golovkin's twin brother.
Oh, snap. Max Golovkin's in the corner of Akhmedov.
Jonathan Banks is in the getting ready for Gennady Golovkin. So Banks wants to stay in his bag and remain the best.
Okay, well, even if Andy Reese isn't repping the USA, I still have 2 American fighters in my pound for pound top 10. I have Julian Williams and Terrence Crawford in my top 10 pound for pound. So we ain't going to disrespect the great country of America. I'm sorry. I know we got people from other countries watching this. Maybe some of y'all don't like America, but we ain't going to disrespect America on True School Sports. Exactly. All the PBC fighters got him are ducking him at 147. They don't want no smoke. They'd rather have Deontay Wilder massage their booty than fight Terrence Crawford.
Akhmedov is not letting him breathe, cutting off the ring, and that's exactly that Kazakhstan style, that Golovkin style. They don't let you breathe and think in there.
McDaniel, I mean, he's not quite in survival mode, but he has to stay very wary against a very dangerous man. Not that Akhmedov is such a power puncher. He's not. But he will wear you down, hit you with hard shots. 10 knockouts in his 14 wins.
No, he moves well. He has good technique. And the thing about him and Golovkin is they pick their spots. They pick their aggression. They don't waste punches. If they're not in position to really pulverize you, they won't even bother wasting their punches.
I think Joshua Buatsi would beat every fighter. I think he beats every champion at light heavyweight, excluding Bivol. Bivol will probably be his toughest fight, but I think Buatsi right now would beat Kovalev. He beat BDB and he beat Vazdic. That good.
He's like, come on, man. I mean, he's not clinching too much. I would say that.
He's clinching too much right there.
Huh?
Right hand. And earlier, he had a good leading right hand. So no, he has the right game plan. He's moving and he's picking his shots.
How's this fight going? Good?
It's alright.
I'm gonna get this fucking thing.
Huh?
I thought I gotta plunge it in my throat. Crazy, man.
Ali Akhmedov is lining on Marcus McDaniel up for a right hand and trying to really use and impose that size advantage.
I don't like McDaniel taking too many of those chopping right hands behind the ear. Good body shot.
Good body shot. Yeah, that was a good body shot there from Akhmedov.
McDaniel continues to complain about getting hit in the back of the head. However, he is the one dipping his head continually.
Yeah, I was going to say that, Sergio. It feels like to me if you dip your head that low, you kind of lose the right to complain about getting leaned on.
No, I
Ooh, good counterpunch there from Marcus McDaniel. But then Akhmedov comes back with a right hand of his own. So far through the early parts of this fight, it's been a case of, you know, Marcus McDaniel is doing some good working spots, but the range, the experience, and the sharpness of Akhmedov has proven to be the difference so far. Yeah, for those of you just funneling in right now and asking who's fighting, we have Ali Akhmedov versus Marcus McDaniel in the co-main event. As you can see, like, this whole card, you know, I'm not saying the card's been horrible, but I'm not up for these fights tonight. I'm really not. Good jab there from Akhmedov.
Round number 2. McDaniel taking a good long look. Getting his breath. Surviving. If not, taking it.
Yeah, Marcus McDaniel is huffing and puffing like the big bad wolf. Jesus, he's tired. That pressure that Akhmedov is putting on is really starting to get to him, break him down.
Gotcha. Sit back. Deep breath. Kick your feet out. Arms down. Take some deep breaths. Listen, we gotta get through this next round, okay? But I need you to play defense smart. You gotta.
Yeah, Arum didn't want Crawford anywhere near Pacquiao back in 2016. I remember that. They didn't want no smoke with Pacquiao. Remember that all too well. That still doesn't take away from the fact that Terrence Crawford is right now a pound-for-pound caliber fighter. You can't use that to discredit Terrence Crawford as pound-for-pound caliber fighter. I'm sorry.
See, the Kazakhstan flag is here at Madison Square Garden. Max Golovkin, by the way, was also an outstanding amateur fighter, like his twin brother. Sergio, what would you say Marcus McDaniel reasonably, you know, like realistically, can do here to try to take a round and make this a better fight?
Well, I think he did the right thing the first 2 rounds. I mean, he's cagey. He's trying to land some good punches in there. He knows that he can't compete power for power and length and distance with Akhmedov, but he is trying to land some hard shots in between.
Relax. When I say break, no punching. You understand? All right, let's go.
Nothing really.
He's having a running conversation with Marcus McDaniel. McDaniel, yeah, he's 35 years old. He's been in there a long time. Even though he only has 15 pro fights. Good fighting work there by McDaniel.
Huh?
So he has experience enough to have a
What you say?
trying to get him on his side.
Oh, okay.
Look what McDaniel's doing right there. He rolled the shot, came back with his own. Came up short, but it keeps Akhmedov thinking. So he's doing the right thing, just like he did right there, Brian.
That right hand whistles by McDaniel.
Yeah, this Ali guy, you're right. He's built a lot like Caleb Smith, very long, rangy, maybe a little bit big for the weight class. Jesus, that right hand he's coming with down the middle is vicious. Jesus.
McDaniel is forced to hold on. How hurt is McDaniel?
Yeah, McDaniel's hurt. Yeah, Magomedov's gonna get him out of here any minute now. Oh, good defense there by McDaniel, but he's gassed out and he got grazed with his shots. So that's a knockdown here in round 3.
That's the first time McDaniel has been knocked down as a pro.
Step this way. Step this way. All right, come on.
Dennis wants to make sure that
And the referee has stopped the fight. His leg is shaky. The referee has stopped the fight. Ali Akhmedov with a 3rd round stoppage over Marcus McDaniel of New Orleans. Someone say he quit. Yo, Ali Akhmedov looks like Kanan. Look at Ali Akhmedov and tell me he looks like Kanan. Watch he turns around. This man looks just like fucking Kanan. Come on, turn on. You gotta see this. Look at it. Come on, turn around.
Yeah, how he does.
He looks just like Kanan.
Let's tell Kane he was fine last night.
That was funny.
The referee, who is closest to the fighter and can see into his eyes, does not like what he sees. He is absolutely, his responsibility is to end the fight. I'm a bit surprised when I understand what happened.
Ha ha ha. Another Amaro bump down. Yo, what? Why you guys hating on all the Americans, man? Marcus McGale wasn't a diva, so don't call him a Mero bum. What's all the hostility towards America? Shit.
There's very little question over, in my mind anyway, Sergio, of what was going to happen. However, he is complaining now about not being given enough room. We're going to go back now and see the shots that really hurt Daniel and led to the stop.
Let's see. That's a big right hand there from Makhmedov.
Didn't play flush, but really did damage. Daniel, everything he could do to stay on his feet.
He didn't have the eye of the tiger, I agree. But I mean, can you blame him? Most fighters, no matter where you're from, if they get touched with the right hand like he got touched, and left hooks, right hand, and left hooks on the ropes like that, they're not gonna have the eye of the tiger. Sometimes you can have the eye of the tiger and get the fight completely beat out of you.
But it was a shot earlier behind the ear that really caused him to get buzzed. I'd like another look at that. By the way, a shot straight out of the guy. We're giving Ahmedov a lot of liberty here. But if he fires a right hand at him with his head down, that's an illegal shot. I mean, it's borderline. I mean, he's going down. He's still throwing punches, but it's borderline.
Brian, technically it's illegal. You're not supposed to hit a man behind the head, but when you're bobbing and weaving like that with your face to the canvas, you have no choice but to hit something.
Stop just made. McDaniel is leaving the ring right now. He's upset with the way things went down. Look, I don't think it would have changed the outcome. You just want
American boxers didn't have to fight the guys back in the day. All these Eastern Europeans were stuck in the USSR. Okay, that's true, but what are you trying to say? That American fighters aren't good? That American fighters don't have some of the greatest fighters of all time? I ain't trying to hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 1 minute, 41 seconds, round number 3. Referee Benji Esteves steps in, calls a halt to this bout for your winner by TKO, and now the WBC International Silver Super Middleweight Champion.
Yeah, WBC International Silver Middleweight Champion. Man, okay, the Olympics is no different than college basketball. It's a different game. In the Olympics, they're not really knocking guys out, hurting them. It's about scoring points. So that's what Eastern Europeans practice for. But how many Eastern Europeans do we see come to the pros and get fucked up by the Americans? So you can't slight American boxing as a whole. And I'm not even listen. I could give a fuck less, honestly, because I like Eastern European fighters, but I also love our American fighters. But I'm not gonna have it. Where is the main event? We're patiently waiting for the main event.
Already in their prime. Ahmedov is not in his prime as of yet. You can see the top box stats.
Ali Akhmenov.
Outlanding McDaniel by a wide margin, probably more accurate as well overall. Power shots probably widely in favor of Ahmedov as well.
Yeah, the main event. All the preliminary undercard fights are done now, so we're just moments away from the main event at Madison Square Garden. Should be fun.
Guy that's never been stopped. What do you think about your performance?
Я в первую очередь хочу поблагодарить свою команду за проделанную работу. Хочу поблагодарить своего промоутера Геннадия Геннадьевича Головкина за такую возможность показать себя здесь.
First of all, I'd like to thank my team for all the good job that we've done together. And I also would like to thank my promoter, Gennady Golovkin, for his help.
His promoter, Gennady Golovkin.
Performance.
This man said, "Thank you, GGG."
Я был очень хорошо готов. Мы проделали очень хорошую работу. И сегодня наслаждаюсь.
You think G3? You think no? Gennady Golovkin is not at the top of the division. He has no belts. Canelo just beat Jacobs in more convincing fashion. Andrade's got a belt out there. No, he's got to reprove himself. These keyboard warriors fear nothing and they have no quitting them. They literally will die on the keyboard. They will die on the keyboard, but they don't want no smoke in that ring.
And I'm happy. You knew that Marcus McDaniel.
Come on, Max. I want to fight. I want a big John show. That's right.
He tried to duck under.
I give you big show, big present.
How long did it take you to figure him out?
Well, now it's got. He said, "Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. No more Max."
I was completely controlling the situation. I was listening to my trainer in the corner, and we've done a great job. This was your first fight under the 160.
Yo, it sounds like there's nobody there at the freaking Garden.
How did you feel in that weight?
Huh? What do you guys think? Do you guys does it look and sound like the Madison Square Garden is packed? Or am I just being delusional because I'm tired?
This is the biggest stage that you've been able to fight on in
Huh?
your career. When you walked to the ring, there was a big smile on your
Show
face.
us the fight!
Feeling.
Fuck your channel! We don't care!
All it failed was
We don't care about none of that!
Congratulations, Ali.
We don't care about that! I'll pay you $50 right now! Big drama show. GGG Promotions.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to everyone who attended this fight and everyone who is watching it. Thank you. Guys.
No.
Get that right.
Alright, so Ariel Akhmedov, good performance for them, third round stoppage in the co-main event. But it's your boy BT with my dad here. We're live from Hollywood, Florida. Not Dania anymore, but we're in Hollywood, Florida. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe so you guys can stay in tune with all the great content coming out on True School Sports. There is a lot slated to come out.
Are you serious, Brandon?
What?
It look empty as hell.
You think it's empty as hell?
You see all the chairs? Everything's empty. Shit, man, you can fill up this better.
Maybe they should have. Yo, if I was a fighter, I would sell tickets. People come to TV.
You gotta tell Katie that we seen him tonight. Congratulations.
Speaking of last week, yes, still processing. Andy Ruiz, the heavyweight champion of the world.
Come on, Rolls. At least give us 6 rounds of boxing, or better yet, amaze me and win. Yeah, come on, Steve Rolls. Come on. Kick his ass. Do it for North America. Do it for North America.
Crazy as
Thank you to my fans. No. Man, Andy Ruiz probably beat up Josh because Josh got the same color as the Snickers. So Andy Ruiz was.
What you say?
Josh is about the same color as the Snickers, and that's why Andy Ruiz did so well. He was hungry. God save AJ. That's gonna be the new song, the next fight. God save AJ. Not God save the Queen. Oh yeah, there'll be a massive conspiracy. Who is the best British boxer right now? Tyson Fury and Joshua Buatsi. Those are my 1 and 2 right now.
The career of Anthony Joshua. Some very interesting things coming out of that conversation.
God save AJ.
Including the fact that possibly the rematch would not be back in London. Let's watch part of the conversation right now.
I was telling you.
What happened? Anthony's health right now. He said he had a concussion. What did the doctors tell you after the fight?
Oh, yeah,
Nothing major. He doesn't remember anything really.
Joshua says, comes out and says that he wants to fight in New York.
Taking a little bit of positivity that he managed to go 4 rounds off.
Oh, use it.
For that because he says, my senses weren't there. Got hit by shots.
Eddie Hearn's talking about that rematch.
Happy birthday, Eddie Hearn.
40 years old.
Times, but,
did you text him?
Even with the stoppage at the end, 100%
all the time.
The right stoppage. But if you actually watch it back, we were watching it last night, and he says yes, and he goes to walk forward, and the ref just nudges him, and he goes back on the ropes, and then the ref stops it. I'm actually glad he did, because Anthony would have kept going all night. We're probably not giving Andy enough credit and respect. I mean, I see some people's comments. Stephen A. Smith, I mean, he's had a battering, isn't he? You know, just like, give the guy the props. Everybody knew he can fight. I knew he can fight. I mean, you know, and we chose him because we believed he would give a great fight. I hoped he wouldn't win. But still, you know, you've got to give him the respect. He went in there and dethroned Anthony Joshua.
We know it's going to air on DAZN. What else do we know?
God save AJ.
Yeah. The venue's going to be interesting. You know, AJ is he's a complex character in that I think what he's thinking is maybe I'll do it MSG. Maybe I'll put all the demons to rest in exactly the same spot where I lost.
That's called common sense.
We didn't figure that, at least in the aftermath. By the way, you can see the entire...
And common sense, you know what they say about common sense, right?
What?
Common sense is like deodorant. The people who need it don't fucking have it.
That's messed up.
As well today, thinking, really, he might want to come back here instead of going back in front of 80,000 people in his home city. What do you make of that, Chris?
The safe play for Anthony Joshua.
Eddie Hearn is a liar and a fraud. I don't like Eddie Hearn. I like Eddie Hearn. You know what it is? Because you can say what you want about Eddie Hearn, but they didn't have to pick Andy Ruiz. Yeah. They could have picked an easier fight. They could have picked Michael Hunter.
Back to the place where he got knocked out and do the knocking out and definitively.
But they picked Andy Ruiz Jr. and God save AJ.
Are going to win out. Well, we know DAZN wants this fight here in New York.
What did Eddie Hearn lie about? He didn't take the $50 million that Wilder offered him.
I think it's going to be a tough call for Anthony Joshua and his team to decide where it's going to be. What's the right move, sir?
I'm being sarcastic just in case you guys don't know.
Greatness. If you want to be great in this sport, you want to go back where you were conquered. Anthony Joshua needs to come back across the pond and beat the Mexican-American in his own turf. That is greatness, Brian.
By the way, you could watch the whole fight.
In fact, they said that shit at Staples Center. All the Mexicans.
It is quite revealing.
All promoters, liars, and frauds. Exactly. I have a good. I want to call him a good friend, but I have a good acquaintance I know who works at Heavyweight Factory. He will remain nameless, but he's a very good bullshit artist. My dad knows what I'm talking about. Imagine the boxing industry if Eddie Hearn wasn't around. He's done so much for the sport. Exactly. And that's what people don't understand about. That's what people don't understand about Eddie Hearn. And trust me, I can tell you exactly what boxing is like if Eddie Hearn wasn't around, because I know a lot of these promoters. It wouldn't be as good.
He knows how to fight tall men like he proved with Joshua and Dimitrenko. When you have a shorter fighter that knows and actually relishes the opportunity to fight taller men, then that's a dangerous recipe if you're 6'5". So Anthony Joshua, if he wants to come back and
sit out to you when you think about Andy Ruiz and how he slayed Anthony Joshua.
Ruiz was the dominant one. He was the one who believed that he could win.
Yeah, we want an example. What did Eddie Hearn lie about? I swear, if you say he lied about the $50 million that Wilder offered him and didn't take it, I'm gonna.
What was that? Wilder fanboy?
No, I don't know. Some guy saying Eddie Hearn's a liar. All promoters are liars, though. I wouldn't call him a fraud, though. He puts on great fights.
What are you talking about?
If Eddie Hearn would have been if Eddie Hearn would have. If Eddie Hearn would have been like a greedy promoter, he would have picked a much easier fight for AJ. He would have picked IG Caballero or some shit like that.
Yeah, somebody that you don't even heard of.
Ruiz was the better conditioned fighter, even though it didn't look like it. As you said to me, Anthony Joshua did not have his legs after that third round. The legs are so critical to a fighter.
God save AJ. That's the new song. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already.
He didn't use his height. He didn't use his
what happened to Henry? I don't see Henry in here. What happened to my man Henry? Henry left?
That's a big question mark that needs to be answered.
I guess so.
They had 100% no issue when the fight stopped. Because you can tell that Joshua was...
Man, that right hand in the body was serious.
Give up much more after that.
Look at the body shots thrown by Ruiz. He set his man up. He whips that left hook.
Got his ass. Got his ass. Boom, boom.
That was the Achilles heel of this fight.
What also stood out to me is the fact that Eddie Hearn disclosed the fact that Anthony Joshua doesn't remember anything after the third round.
Doesn't remember anything.
Are you surprised hearing that happen?
You know what's funny? That's not uncommon because Riddick Bowe, I asked Riddick Bowe, he doesn't remember anything from the third Holyfield fight.
Again, a number of shots on the top of
Some of these fighters, they have out-of-body experiences.
Himself.
Yeah, I'm serious. Bowe was talking one time about he had an out-of-body experience. Oh, no, out-of-body experience.
Uses height and reach to an advantage. He did none of that.
You saw him spit out the mouthpiece there. What does it mean when a fighter does that? Did you ever do that?
I don't remember.
Well, also the fact that you really don't remember certain. I mean, has that ever happened to you shortly after a fight? You don't
Andy Ruiz Jr., the cash cow of boxing. The cash mother-loving cow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But no, I do remember.
So yeah, we're moments away from Triple G versus Steve Rolls, and what figures to be a routine fight for Gennady Golovkin.
What are your predictions? What is your prediction?
What are your predictions? Is there anybody out there of the 33 of you that thinks Steve Rolls is going to beat Gennady Golovkin? I'm going Steve Rolls first round knockout over Gennady Golovkin. He's going to shock the world for Canada. God keep our land.
This is where it took place. This is where it happened. Come back here.
In London, England, had 90,000 fans cheering for him. Now they'd be like saying, "Don't lose." And you're right. You want to avenge those demons in Madison Square Garden and prove that
Madison Square Garden.
Unified heavyweight champion. All right, those are the thoughts of Sugar Ray Leonard on what transpired a week ago between Anthony Joshua and the stunning upset by Andy Ruiz. The main event, Triple G Rolls, starts now.
I don't even look full for that. I didn't even look full for that.
Yo, my main man Sebastian Santana says Steve Rolls will win. Sebastian, are you serious? Or you trolling me? You've been really optimistic all day about this damn Steve Rolls fight. I don't know. I don't know if I think. I don't know if I agree with that. Steve Rolls is pound for pound. The fight's about to happen soon. The fight hasn't made the ring walks yet, but about to happen soon. You can't look ahead. It's like Mayo, listen, my focus is filling the links. They ask about whether, my focus is this. Steve Rolls.
He was aggressive though,
Oh man, when you put the headgear on. Come on, Steve.
That'd be crazy, right? But it'd be like the Raptors.
All right, BK, thank you very much. It is indeed a fascinating development here
keep
about the transpire. Triple G.
Of course, this is the GGG Steve Rolls. Why would I not be live at GGG versus Steve Rolls?
Let's go, champ!
He is going to be the great Canadian champion that he always envisioned being growing up in Toronto.
That boy got them wireless headphones and he ain't playing games. Got them AirPods in.
He was like an aggressive fighter though. No lie.
Someone says Rolls has a chance. I don't know why, but he does.
He looks very aggressive though from that last fight.
How long until GGG? We're just moments away from the ring walk, so I'm just patiently waiting. I'm gonna say probably 10 to 15 minutes.
And I got oh man, it's a tough fight. I got GG in by the 6th round.
I got Steve Rolls in the first.
Oh shit.
I'm joking.
Yeah. Hey, never know.
The hell, now the zone's
You know, as much as I'm grateful and I'm happy for
какие-то предсказания или недооценивать соперника. Потому что как вид спорта я он.
You know, if he loses this fight, if GG loses this fight, they're gonna say it's a trainer.
Не то, что ты можешь проиграть бой, это может изменить всю твою жизнь. Образная потерять здоровье одним ударом или.
Hey, Bo is a man. I'm joking around when I say Steve Rolls is pound for pound. Somebody else commented that, and I was joking around with him.
in this to go all the way. And that's just my personality. Whenever I do something, I want to see it through. And I want to be the best at it. It'd be very relieving and be very satisfying to know that just through all the ups and downs and the roadblocks and
Nobody's ranked anyway, man.
He wasn't ranked.
He wasn't?
No.
And I came through everything, all the
This is his
obstacles.
first 12-round fight.
If it can inspire anybody else my story, that'd be great for me too.
He's never been defeated. He is hungry for success. The interesting thing is to see how someone who has never been defeated behaves when he's about to lose. Damn. I want Steve Rolls to win.
What's gonna happen though? You never know.
For Triple G, his first fight with Jonathan Banks as the trainer, and he used the jab as much as any middleweight. Ray, how is the jab so critical?
That's right.
For a fighter at this weight?
Tyson Fury.
What do you say?
I agree. Tyson Fury.
Big dozer.
You in a hotel, True School? Yes, I am. I'm in a hotel.
And wait for the girls later on. You guys can't watch that though.
Yeah, bro, you can't watch that. We gonna be stroking.
That's rated R. You can't see that. You guys are too young for that.
Y'all gonna be shocked when Steve Rose wins. I will be shocked if he wins. You're right.
He looks like an aggressive fighter. I'm not gonna lie.
Hate on Wilder. I don't hate Steve.
Who said that?
Yeah, I don't hate Deontay Wilder. I like Wilder. I just don't think he's the best heavyweight in the world. I think Tyson Fury's gonna school him. I don't hate on Wilder.
We ain't hating on fight. We just talk facts. He didn't answer the
We just
call
talk
to Anthony Joshua.
Facts.
Neither did Ortiz. Neither did Dylan White. Neither did Kanaki. So guess what? They didn't stand up and listen to the bell and ring the bell. So you gotta give props to Andy Reid. He stepped up after fighting a few weeks.
Say a lot of things in the offense.
About throwing us out of here. So we don't hate Wilder, but he talked too much junk. Even when he finished off Toro Brazil, he could have said right after that, let's go. He didn't even do that. So guess what?
Someone says you should stop singing and repeating stuff. It's cringy. Man, I'll do what the fuck I want. It's my live fight reaction.
Is it?
He said I should stop singing and repeating stuff.
Well then, don't ask a dumb question. You won't get repeated.
No, because I've been singing like God save AJ. But yeah, we're going to wait for the ring walks.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's a competitive fight, man. I really hope it is. Come on, Steve. Make it a competitive fight.
It'd be crazy to be like 2 weeks in a row, be shocked, right?
Steve Rose is about to shock True School Sports. I hope so.
Hey, we're not hating on that. I done just told you that I've been trying to beat the Warriors before they even started.
Someone says I can't hear you guys. I can't hear you in the fight at the same time. I'll turn the volume up a little bit more when the fight comes. Don't worry.
Thank you, Adam. You guys talked about it.
I saw his highlights. He can box. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's a bum.
Yeah, we're not hating.
Mentally, he seems like he's behaving like a fighter. But it's one thing to behave like a fighter before you get in the ring. It's another thing to behave like a fighter when Triple G hits you upside the head.
Cruiserweights. So Rose will get used to
Claudia Trejos.
The speed, the strength, and the pressure, which are going to be key for Gennady Golovkin's fight tonight. And that, according to Grant, will be key for Rose win tonight. Back to you, Anand.
Hi, Claudia. Thank you. Steve Rolls goes with the nickname of Mr. He works as a personal trainer. He put his clients on hold. He's like, I got a fight here against Triple G. I'm going to look to shock the world. Over to Brian Kenny with the call of the fight. BK. All right, Anand, thank you so much. And look, this is one of the best fighters of his generation. He should be beyond an audition. And yet, here he is. Canelo Alvarez is waiting. He already has his win for this season. There could be a third fight sometime in the
Wilder would kill Joshua. I'm going to absolutely disagree with you on that, Sebastian. I still think Styles makes fights. I still think Joshua is beating Deontay Wilder. Even more so now.
Just ask Sebastian, what are the skills that Wilder got?
Doesn't matter. He the one skill he got, he knows how to use it.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you now, Joshua had 3 belts. Joshua called them out. He didn't answer the call. Neither did everybody else. So guess what? I'm going to keep saying that. Because all your Bronze Bomber fanboys keep riding his jock when he didn't answer the call.
Steve Planet Fitness Rose.
Just like Steve Rose, who comes in here with an undefeated record. And very confident.
Fury beats Fury. That's right. Fury beats everybody. There's not a man born from his mother that can beat Tyson Fury. Don't you guys know the deal? Did you guys not get the memo when he told Steve Cunningham a couple years ago? There's not a man born from his mother that can beat Tyson Fury, and I believe it.
Watching this fight, of course, Canelo also signed to what was a record-breaking deal for DAZN. So, Chris, everything is angled
Damn.
toward a trilogy.
I mean, how come Austin is getting real blunt right now? He said Wilder's a pussy.
Are a little tired of each other.
I agree with you.
This man.
I agree with you.
You agree with him? You can't call him the fighters on pussy.
Listen,
He's a
Wilder
fighter.
didn't show up to fight him. He didn't answer the call. So guess what? I agree with him. You know what he is? He's like a female making excuses. Who is what? What's the female? A pussycat, right? That's what Bronx Bomber is. Making all these excuses. He finished up toward Brazil like nothing, but he can't get in the ring with Joshua? Please.
Fury is the king right now. He's gonna win the rematch. I agree. Wilder's not gonna touch him. And honestly, y'all might think I'm sounding crazy. I think he might stop Wilder in the rematch. Straight up. That's how good I think he's gonna be in the rematch. Yeah, Chris Mannix. Yeah, I'm Chris Mannix. Yeah, I'm Chris Mannix. Do you like Chris Mannix? Are you a fan of this guy? Like him? You don't like him? He's got swag. He's got great suits. He's got great.
I would too if I was a good rider getting paid that money.
Yeah, he's
How good is he though?
As what? As a rider?
One of the top.
Good. Yeah. As far as news and stuff, he's like one of the. He's very legit. He's very credible.
For the main event, Gennady Golovkin back in the ring at the age of 37.
Both Fury and Wilder are terrible matchups for AJ.
Yeah.
Nah, Wilder ain't no terrible matchup. That's a good fight for AJ. Wilder, the fight will happen when the money's right.
But hear this out. If Wilder would have got the 3 belts, the money would have been right.
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we go.
States Air Force holding the colors for 3 nations tonight. Canada,
They say the Navy.
Kazakhstan, and the USA. Please welcome Joint Base McGuire Dix Lakehurst Honor Guard.
You heard the old saying, if you don't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all. For real, for real. Man. Have you heard the saying, we call a spade a spade? I call a spade a spade. That's the saying I go by. I call a spade a spade.
Have you heard the saying, the truth hurts? Can't accept reality?
Have you heard the saying, common sense like deodorant? Our home and native land.
Sing it, guys, sing it.
True patriot something. And all our voices and with something we see was yeah, the Canadian national anthem is fire and wide. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land.
Hey, you gotta want him to be a singer?
Free.
Oh, when we put a sock in his mouth.
Oh Canada, we stand on guard. Come on, Steve, kick his ass. You got the Raptors singing in the background. We the North. We stand on guard.
This is like his first actual big fight.
Yeah. Alright. Come on, Steve. I'm hyped now. Come on. Let's go, Sam. Come on, Steve.
Who the hell?
Hit you with a 6. I never heard of the Kazakhstan anthem. No? Check.
Fight's about to start.
Why are you in a hotel room? Because I'm in the process of moving. Geez, this is a long national anthem.
I'm about to go to sleep on this one.
Yo, can y'all hear the audio well or no? Right now they're singing the national anthems and the fighters will be doing the ring walk soon. There you go, the American national anthem. And you see spider dawns early light. What's so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, through bright stripes and bright stars.
Let's go, GG.
Of the free, of the brave. God bless America. I was checking something. That's why I stopped singing for a second. God bless America. Let's go, champ. Come on, Steve. Yeah, so for those of you that are here right now, make sure you hit that like button, smash that like button. Go subscribe if you haven't already. Should be a good fight. Should be a real good fight. Steve Rose making his way to the ring. He's coming out to what song is this? This is Sicko Mode by Travis Scott. Yeah, and Drake. I can't say
Drake! What we talking about Drake before?
Yeah.
The Jinx! No!
He's from Toronto though.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, no.
Yo, maybe Steve Rose can get the Drake curse.
What's Steve Roll's mindset right now? Rocky
Beat some ass, what his mindset is.
He was shook before the fight even starts. Andy Ruiz, he was comfortable at the moment.
Echo water is the best thing in the world.
In this moment, is going to be
Echo Falls water. Echo Falls.
Personal trainer in Toronto. One thing's for sure, a win here, his rate is going up. 2 solid wins in 2018, but little did he know that right after...
See and level who I am. fucking house.
Gennady Golovkin would be next.
Steve Rolls.
He's also spot with Lemieux.
And Butte and Stevenson and...
These look easy good shit though.
The champ. He's not the champ no more.
Nope.
On the Jumbotron, it said the champ is here. And talking about high along this right. He's not a champion no more.
Probably like an old video. Shit, you could have put it better editing things than that.
23 knockouts in a row. ...20 successful title defenses.
What they say, he's got to make a great show.
That's right. Steve Rolls is undefeated. Don't y'all guys... Steve Rolls is undefeated. Gennady Golovkin having a loss. Don't forget it. Andrade and Chala have been ducking Steve Rolls. I agree.
Have they?
Of course. Everyone is. Kovalev's ducking Steve Rolls. Anthony Yarder's ducking... Joshua Washington's ducking Steve Rolls.
Let me watch the fight, okay?
Oh, wow. The crowd's coming alive.
Look at barely any lights on there. I tell you how empty it is. Remember last week with Joshua?
I don't know. It sounds like it's...
I mean, it's louder than what it was, but I don't think it's a sellout. You think so?
I have a feeling his entries are gonna be crazy. Triple G's entries are pretty cool, usually. Pretty good.
You know what? The one I really liked was the one by, believe it or not, Calderon. With the mask and all that.
Yeah.
That was a really, I love that.
Calderon, yeah. Yeah, no, Wilder's ducking Steve Rolls, and Joshua's ducking Steve Rolls. Everybody's ducking Steve Rolls. I'm not kidding. These guys don't want us with Steve Rolls. Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, one of boxing's biggest names, one of boxing's most decorated and successful fighters, making his DAZN debut tonight. In his first fight with new trainer Jonathan Banks.
Yep.
We're looking to see if he taught an old dog new tricks, and we need an exclamation point. We need a big performance from Gennady Golovkin tonight. And he's auditioning for a third Canelo fight.
And he's had most of his great fights here, right?
I want Steve Rolls to stop Golovkin just because I don't want to see a third Canelo fight. I don't. Please.
I don't want to see Canelo.
I don't want to see a third Canelo fight.
How about the fans?
Do any of you guys want to see a third Canelo Triple G fight?
Please tell me no.
Golovkin had a special entrance planned here and prepared, but you can tell he's a nuts and bolts guy. They made him, hey, wait up.
His entrance looks a lot different than when it was when he was coming with he has no belts.
Yeah.
And he had the flag. He doesn't know that either.
Fight at this location. A man who has lived through plenty of hardship. Years fighting in obscurity.
Exactly. Triple G has to knock out Canelo to get a draw.
I wonder how much Michael Jordan's paying him for his apparel stuff.
Everyone has been ducking Steve Rolls. Like, these fighters, they don't want to fight Steve Rolls. They don't want to fight him. His punching power,
Hey man,
his punching
you sound like Henry now.
His punching power is hard enough to knock your mama out.
You sound like Henry now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live around the world on DAZN from the world-famous Madison Square Garden here in the capital of the world, the Big Apple, New York City.
Kick his ass, Steve, for North America. Oh my God, Steve Willis is gonna be the referee?
Is it?
Yeah, Steve Willis is the referee. So now he'll fight competitive because Steve Willis has crazy facial expressions. Wow. Rolls. War rolls. They've been ducking Steve Rolls. They've been ducking him. And they can run, but they can't hide. They wanted to act like He wasn't the most dangerous personal fitness trainer out there, but he's here.
Let's go, champ!
Let's go, champ. Roland is cut from a different cloth. Golovkin's been in there with Canelo, and Golovkin's been in there with Dan.
What's with this referee, man? What's he on?
Golovkin's been in there with Canelo, he's been there with Jacob, but Steve Rolls is cut from a different cloth. He's a different breed. He never seen anything like Steve Rolls. The punch power, the speed, the angles, the defense. We've never seen anything like this before.
Yo, and it got crowded for him, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you.
Look at it.
Introducing you first, fighting into the blue corner with his trainer Ryan Graham. Wearing white, trimmed in gold.
Come on, Steve.
Officially 163 3/4 pounds.
We the Rolls, we the North. Come on, Toronto.
Perfect as a professional.
Shout out to the Raptors.
No defeats. 10 wins coming by way of knockout from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
The most dangerous
He looks nervous, though. You think he's nervous?
Got a good ovation. The most dangerous personal fitness trainer to ever walk the
Yo, that
earth.
shit look empty, no belts, man. No belts.
Steve Rolls is the GOAT. Steve Burns right behind him.
That's not that Spanish.
Scarborough, Ontario. You don't want to fuck with Scarborough, Ontario. You think it's sweet? You think it's sweet in Scarborough, Ontario? It's not sweet. It's not sweet.
This guy looks like that guy, that Spanish guy, Geraldo.
That's Stitch Duran.
Looks like Geraldo, the Spanish guy.
Man, you thought Degrassi was sweet? Degrassi, you know about Degrassi?
No.
Degrassi was his TV show. Drake was, when he was a teenager, he was an actor. He played a kid in a wheelchair on the show Degrassi in Canada. It was in Canada. Degrassi. All the way from it. Shout out to Vince Carter. Shout out to Chris Bosh. Shout out to the Maple Leafs. Actually, no, fuck Maple Leafs. I'm a Panther fan. Shout out to the Blue Jays.
What happened to the Bruins?
I don't care about the Bruins. Hawk and Mustang. I want to say these guys. I can take both of them out. Well, the talk is over, and now Mr. Steve Rolls has to rise to the occasion. And look at GGG looking down.
He looks
He's
nervous,
scared. He's scared of Steve Rolls. No, all jokes aside, I hope Steve Rolls goes in there and puts on a good fight. Please. Steve, the most avoided fighter in history, Rolls.
Yeah.
Golovkin gets fired up. Steve Rolls, meantime, has not fought anyone in the top 10. So, Sergio, how does he react?
Oh, he's never fought nobody in the top 10?
No, I'm telling you.
Damn, man. That don't mean no credibility to GGG.
Tonight we're like climbing Mount Everest for Steve Rolls. Alright, so Steve Rolls in the white trunk, Golovkin in the red trunks, Madison Square Garden, True School Sports. This is the Gennady Golovkin, Steve Rolls live fight reaction, and this is Gennady Golovkin versus Steve Rolls. Golovkin in the orthodox stance, Rolls in the orthodox
Somebody
stance.
said Golovkin fought like a lot of bombs from the wrestling. I don't believe it, but
He made a career of fighting 154 pounders. Steve Rolls has a 2-inch reach advantage on Golovkin, so he's going to look to use that range.
he looks like the biggest, stronger guy, too.
So far, Steve Rolls doing a good job through the first 30 seconds of keeping his distance.
Wow.
Golovkin throwing in some feints and trying to break him down.
Come on, Rolls, don't get scared, man. You look like you're fighting scared.
Try unconventional things.
Good jab to the stomach there by Steve Rolls.
That others do not.
Very patient, poised puncher. He doesn't waste punches. If he's not in position,
Okay, Steve Rolls overshoots a jab there. They tie up for a second. The fight's in the center of the ring, and so far Steve Rolls hasn't really got caught with too much.
Yeah.
Good right hand there from Steve Rolls. Right over the top from Steve Rolls. Good straight right by Steve Rolls. And a jab from Golovkin. So far, I would say Steve Rolls is probably one of the first.
Yeah, the first round.
How long this fight's gone? Another jab there from Steve Rolls. Okay. Good jab there from Steve Rolls. Okay.
Doesn't move his head a lot, though.
No, so far nothing good for Steve Rolls. Another jab there from Steve Rolls.
Able to move forward behind it. Measuring Golovkin, at least keeping him at bay. Defensively sound, tries the jab to the body and lands.
A good jab to the body by Steve Rolls. Looks like Golovkin's trying to settle his way in, seeing what Steve will give him. But thus far, I think Steve is winning this round.
Quite the packed house that we had last week.
Not quite the pack house.
Golovkin moving his shoulders left to right, but not really jabbing much off it. Steve Rolls tying him up, going on the inside. So far, it's been good for Steve Rolls because the fight has been primarily fought in the center of the ring. Good jab there from Golovkin. And Golovkin putting that pressure on Steve Rolls in as we enter the last minute of round one.
the post-fight show, but certainly everything is moving toward that. If everything goes Golovkin's way tonight.
Golovkin. Moving his hands, you know, feinting, but not throwing a lot of punches. He's fighting a new style. It's a new style.
Just like
different way.
with Marcus McDaniel, Steve Rolls is dipping his head to the right side, which is exposing the right side of his head.
Well, he was laying on the right badly there too, Sergio. I saw
Good body shot from Triple G. And there goes a good barrage of body shots from Triple G. Good jab from Steve Rolls. There you go.
Yeah, you can't.
It's a body shot from Steve Rolls on the inside. Okay.
Moves in with the right hand and then the hook.
That's right.
Who was that? Rolls?
No, that was GG.
Golovkin saw an opportunity, tried to take advantage.
He's not covering his face either, man. He got that right side wide open.
To move his head.
Good jab there from Steve Rolls.
And that's round one.
That's what I want. I thought Steve Rolls won that round.
Yeah,
I thought Steve Rolls won that round.
Very close, but I give it to Rolls this one.
Straight up, I thought Steve Rolls won that round. What y'all think? Who gave Steve Rolls that round? Let me know in the comments. You know, Golovkin worked really good in spots, but I thought Steve Rolls had the more consistent work.
About Ruiz, Joshua, that premieres tonight on DAZN, and
Steve Rolls 1-0. Let's go.
Now knowing how the outcome turned out.
This is Gennady Golovkin's first fight with Jonathan Banks, so we're gonna see him work out the kinks and what they've been working on in camp. That's right, 11 more rounds like this, and Steve Rolls has a master class on his hands.
Yeah.
You know, all jokes aside, he's got a 2-inch reach advantage, so he can.
Rolls?
Yeah.
I know, it looks bigger. I'm saying.
Take a breath. He got through round one. At least
All right, so round 2 of Steve Rolls versus Gennady Golovkin. Let's see if Steve Rolls can build in that first round. Well, I thought he won.
He's got some big gloves with the rival gloves, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Is that better for him?
I think so. Lots of punches. Golovkin's wearing the Grant box glove, which are puncher's gloves. Alright, so there you go. Get some grazing shots landed there by Steve Rolls on Golovkin. Good body shots there from Steve Rolls on Golovkin. And then a jab on top by Steve Rolls. And a right hand in the body by Steve Rolls. Okay. He's landing some scoring shots. He's on devastating shots, but these are landing. There you go. Good tight defense there from Steve Rolls. So far, the only thing Golovkin's really been able to land consistently has been body shots.
Yeah.
His jab, he hasn't been able to get his jab going.
Rolls been doing more than jabbing too.
Alright. Steve Rolls is doing a good job of smothering Triple G. But he needs to stop taking these damn body shots. Jesus. Gennady Golovkin just landing these body shots whenever he wants.
Landing body shots. And he has a variance in speed and velocity and impact.
Okay, here comes Gennady Golovkin.
He doesn't throw one type
Varying the speed of his...
He's got to put a good show on though, GG.
Yeah, what the hell, DAZN? Come on, DAZN. Why are you freezing up on me like this?
Oh, every time we got a good fight, it always happens. Shit, crap. Where will we go?
Don't even have to in Dania, Hollywood. Man, fuck DAZN.
Don't mention Drake's name in this house.
Pennington?
A knockout.
What is this?
What the hell?
It went all the way back to the first fight on the card.
What? This is why DAZN
It is so subtle in his moves. Able to move out of
There you go.
right hand.
Gennady Golovkin just landing these body shots at will. Jesus.
On the way in. Rolls doesn't look hurt yet.
Yo, I missed about a minute and a half. What do you guys think? Steve, what? Oh, Steve Rolls.
Good jab by Rolls after the right.
Come on, Steve.
Good scoring shot by the Canadian.
Got the big gloves. I don't understand what's the advantage of that.
Block the damn shots.
And a right hand as well.
Good body shots there by Steve.
Rolls here, Sergio. Oh yeah.
Is that what he's strength?
Right hand right now. Came short with an uppercut.
Man, Steve Rolls is behaving like a fighter right now. Behaving like a fighter.
He looks like a stronger fighter though.
So you gotta give credit to Steve Rolls right here. He's standing his ground.
This is with the right hand there. He takes a big gulp of air. Final 30 seconds of round two. Golovkin, of course, I've never seen him hurt. If he's been hurt, it's never been evident. Right hand to the
Good body shit there by Triple G.
Rolls moves forward again.
Yo, Steve Rolls didn't come in to play no games with Triple G.
No.
He wants some smoke.
Just like the Raptors. Did he come down to play with the Warriors?
Another hook to the body by Triple G.
Oh, good body shots there by Steve Rolls.
GG looks like he lost some weight or something.
Yo, some of these body shots are really effective Triple G. I don't know. I think Steve Ball won that round too.
It's been close. It's been close.
Oh, the close round. I think Steve Ball won that one.
He saw Steve McKinley. Yeah, he saw Steve McKinley.
So, yo, how many of you guys gave Steve Rose round 2? No trolling. Did you guys give Steve Rose round 2? I missed about a minute of it, but I think Steve Rose did the better work.
Don't just stay there. Use that back foot to make you miss a little bit.
And that's something we don't see that often is that man right there, Golovkin.
Boom, right on the temple.
Crazy
Boom. Steve Rose ain't playing games. Toronto's very own.
Yep.
Right here that snapped his head back.
Boom! On the shoulder, he got it. Boom! Oh!
Yo, Steve Rose beating his ass.
Hey, Gigi's getting exposed somewhat. I think so. He's getting old. You're right, right? There's a GG old.
By the 1-2-1. Jab, right hand,
Look, he's feeling it too, man.
Let's see, man. Triple G's got to come out here and really to get some momentum. Because Steve Rose, you got to think if you're Steve Rose, you came into this fight thinking you can do it. Now you're beginning to know you can do it.
And each round, you get more confident.
Yeah. It's like sparring.
One round apiece. Good second round for Steve Rose. Looks very confident. Starting to walk Golovkin down just a little.
So we're in round 3 of Steve Rose versus Gennady Golovkin. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Steve Rose, man.
Yeah.
Taking Golovkin into some deep, dark places.
Can often be problematic. History has shown that. Sometimes
Golovkin fainting, trying to work his way inside with the jab. Rose doing a good job of smothering the shots. I think a good jab there from Steve Rose.
If Rose keeps a fight in the middle, I think he'll beat him.
And he's done that so far.
I agree because it was the snapping shots that really caught the eye-catching shots, and those were landed by Rose.
Now the judges might agree with that. Very possible. Or
someone said 10-8 round for Steve Rose last round. Yeah, Golovkin looks slow.
Yeah, looks out of it.
A good body shot from Steve Rose. Steve Rose is varying his attack very well. I think.
With that left hook like he landed on Rubio. When you have a fighter that keeps his hands up like that, you either go around or go from the
Ooh, good defense from Steve Rose. Stepping out with straight right hand.
Golovkin always patient, picking his shots. Here's a free. But does have a puzzle in front of him.
That's smart boxing, yeah.
Very conventional.
And one thing that's good about Steve Rose, he's smothering him, he's tying him up when he needs to. He's not doing more than... Oh, good right hand there from Golovkin.
I'm telling you, Rose did 2 trying to swing right back, though.
Okay.
Rose seems like he's tired.
That hard. He's able to keep his range and touch it.
You think with all that training, you won't be as tired like that in the fight.
It's the nerves, it's everything, lights.
Rose keeping that jab out. His corner is yelling to him. You need that jab. And when he throws that jab out,
what the fuck is up with the zone, man?
it at least stalls the offense. There's a right hand.
Oh!
Rose.
Big right hand from Steve Rose on Golovkin.
Was it? I missed that one. I thought it was Golovkin.
Because the zone's tripping. I swear, the more the zone lasts, the more I'm saying thank you, Al Heyman. Jesus Christ.
Golovkin is also landing. No question. But we expected.
Wow, that looks out of it.
I think Steve Rose is winning. Straight up.
Me too. Let me tell you something, man. GG loses this fight, they're going to blame it on his trainer. I'm telling you straight up.
I'm going to blame it on him. Fuck the trainer.
On the trainer changed the whole game plan too.
Catch weight. It's a weight that Steve Rose, frankly, is more comfortable as a super middleweight.
Good body shot there from Golovkin.
He looks tired. GG looks tired. I never seen him like this though.
Good double jab there from Steve Rose.
You know that?
Man.
Yeah.
Thank you, BK. Well, Chris Mannix mentioned something about getting lost in translation. You know, Jonathan Banks being new.
Bro, I got Steve Rose winning that round too.
Yeah,
I got Steve Rose up 3-0. What you think?
So GG's getting.
Backstory on that beautiful ornate robe. The original.
Are you and Pops at the Ritz? Shout out to Michael Vick. No, we're not at the Ritz. We don't got Ritz money.
And Mike, man, when everything gets right, man, we'll send you back your gift. I got your address. Don't worry.
Someone said I'm fapping.
Designer from England is the one that takes care of Anthony Joshua and our own Jesse Vargas. So things do get lost in translation. Back to you.
Bro, Steve Rose wants all the smoke.
Yo, he's tired, man. I never seen GG like this.
Steve Rose, I'm trying not to be delusional because I know we joke around, but I legitimately think Steve Rose won it around so far. I think he's kicking Triple G's ass. Look at that. Counter right hand over the top. Boop. Yo, Sebastian, you look like a genius right now.
the more Rolls keeps the fight in the middle of the ring, the more he's getting the advantage is going to be. And like you said, the more rounds you get, the more confidence he's going to get.
Yo, I think like Steve Rolls has already raised his stock. He's won at least 3 rounds against Triple G already.
You just got to make a big show.
Round 5, live fight reaction, Steve Rolls versus Triple G. Triple G, I think he's losing right now. I mean, I don't know how the judges see it, because you never know how they see it. Steve Willis seems like he's enjoying the fight.
Yeah. That guy never smiles. Look like he looks at him like.
Start round 4. Chris, how do you have it scored? 2 rounds for 1 for Golovkin.
Bro, Chris Mannix, what the fuck are you watching, bro? How you give Golovkin 2 rounds? Golovkin getting schooled out here.
Southpaw political crap.
Mike Vick says, don't worry about the pops. I need to get down there visit. We can watch boxing and sip some Hennessy with Bo.
Oh, that's even better, man. Either way.
We're gonna get Bo on one of these lives.
Yeah, hopefully we'll do something with Bo so you can get to meet him and stuff.
Yeah.
Great guy, believe it or not. Did you see that video with Brendan made with Bo's calling out Lennox Lewis for $15 million to fight?
Oh, good right hand around the guard for GGG over Steve Rolls. Yo, Steve Rolls is behaving like a fighter. Like, Golovkin has his moments, but Steve Rolls like, protects himself. But I think Golovkin might be breaking him down.
You think so?
Yeah. Yo, Steve Rolls needs to fire back. He needs to get Golovkin something to worry about. If his endurance can hold up, then later on he can beat Golovkin. But that's the only question: is these body shots? Will he be able to withstand his body shots? He's got to give Golovkin something to worry about. Body shot, body shot. Come on, Steve, body shot. There you go, there you go.
On the body, the corner's telling him to go to the body.
He should. Oh no. Oh, I think that might be it for Steve Rolls.
No. Still fighting.
Golovkin got him hurt. I don't know, man.
Nope.
Oh! Come on, Steve. Nope. 4th round stoppage.
I said 6 rounds and he didn't make it.
I had it 5.
Last week, Andy Ruiz landed a left hand to the temple.
Damn.
You didn't beat nobody, GG.
That was a competitive fight, though.
Yeah,
it was competitive 4 rounds.
Yeah.
That was straight destruction. I mean, honestly, he was, even though I thought Rolls won the first 3 rounds, Golovkin was invested to that body and those shots paid off later on.
Yeah.
So Rolls may have won the battles, but Triple G won the war.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I'm a big fan of GG, but if he fights Canelo the 3rd time, he's going to get his ass whooped. I just see that.
Someone said GG's career is over.
Yep. That's over, but I mean, he's done.
Hey, I'll say this though. I want to see Steve Rolls again. Steve Rolls was great. I want to see him again. I mean, what do you expect? He's never had a fight at this level before. I thought, for the most part, he handled himself pretty good. You know? So I wouldn't mind seeing Steve Rolls in another fight. I'd like to see Steve Rolls fight like David Lemieux or something like that, or like a lesser middleweight. Let's see. He goes left hook around it. Oh man, right on the top of the head. Jesus.
That was a chopping right hand that he landed on Marco Antonio Rubio. It's an awkward punch coming from a different trajectory from top to bottom. But that rock
hey, I still put respect on Steve Rolls' name because honestly, he's never been in a 12-round fight. And you mean to tell me his first 12-round fight, he won? At minimum, he won 2 rounds against Golovkin in his first 12-round fight. So, damn, Golovkin got him, hurt him, he finished him.
And when a fighter falls face down to the canvas like that, you know the fight is over.
His right arm and shoulder were
That's one thing I'm proud of. I sparred lots of rounds in the boxing ring. I've never felt face. I've been knocked down a couple times. I've never felt face first. In fact, all my knockdowns have been flash knockdowns.
As long as you block the face and your head, keep moving your head, and let him not hit you in the head, you're going to be fine.
Steve Rolls is 35. I saw it, and I'll still take Bo. We might have to help him with the couple of cheap shots when the ref ain't looking. That's right. Tom against Lennox Lewis. Yeah, if Steve Rolls would have avoided getting hurt, he would have outboxed Golovkin. He was outboxing the shit out of him.
It was the left hand from the southpaw stance.
That's crazy though. Boom. That was just a short left hand too. So short and crisp.
Came from up to bottom, right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Canelo is taking Golovkin to school in the third fight when they fight.
If they fight. I like Canelo. I'm a big fan of GG, but
I don't even care for it though.
His career is over. I'm done with it.
Right at the moment, you wonder, hey, wait a second.
The only way his career, the only way Golovkin's career is like a thing to me again is he beats
Is
Andrade.
he old? Has he lost a little bit of the energy?
And I'm a big GG
Lost the
fan.
greatness. And there's your
Nah, one has expected a good round 2 from Rolls and arguably 3, but he didn't have the chin to hang. First clean shot, he was gone. Yeah, pretty much.
We know that.
So a pretty uneventful card from DAZN.
Canelo.
Nope.
He's not Demetrius Andrade. He's not Maciej Seletsky. Jonathan Banks, though. That's everything you want.
Gennady Golovkin has been reborn under Jonathan Banks. That's the narrative. Gennady Golovkin has been reborn under Jonathan Banks. Man, Jonathan Banks got that Detroit Tiger hat on. He represents Detroit everywhere he goes.
Pressure coming in here to answer. Yes, a lesser opponent, but you still have to go out and execute.
No, absolutely. If they were thinking that third fight with Canelo, he just sold himself tonight.
You think so? Knocking out an unheralded Canadian contender who's never fought a 12-round fight. That's how you sold yourself?
Hey, that was what's the name?
It is empty. Yeah, that was Haney. Steve Willis don't look like he want to be there tonight.
You better get your money and get the hell out when you're done.
Sergio Moore, let me ask you right now your feelings on the performance. Again, tested early, Willis had success, but then the emphatic knockout. Overall, how do you judge the performance?
Look, this is how Golovkin made a career. By knocking out fighters like this. Fighters that aren't really
By knocking out subpar fighters? Yo, Sergio Moore literally said GGG made a career out of knocking out fighting guys who aren't on this level.
By the way, the judges, 2 of the judges gave all 3 rounds to Triple G. A third
That's horrible. Two of the 3 judges gave all 3 rounds to Gennady Golovkin. What fight are they watching?
Politics.
See, the punches landed 62 to 38.
Bro, Steve Rolls was giving Golovkin a boxing lesson.
Power punches also.
I like Steve Rolls. Honestly, all jokes aside, I fuck with Steve Rolls.
Well, he got experience with this fight, though, that's for sure.
I want to see more of him. I hope like they bring him back.
Hey, I like his trainer. His trainer's like, get your fucking ass out. What you doing? he was telling him, go to the body, so. But you want an experience like that?
Congratulations. Your first fight back at Madison Square Garden in 2 years. You get a win after the loss in September. How did you feel out there?
I feel great. I feel like a new baby.
He feels like a new baby. Oh god.
In a fight like this, but was it important for you to get a knockout win and look spectacular in this fight?
Chris, can you please just, I want to say it first of all, like, thank you so much for everyone who support me and who support boxing. Thank you guys. Good to see you today. Probably you enjoy this time today. And of course, thank you my opponent. Steve Rolls. Did you see a couple rounds? He looks good. He looks strong.
Were you looking for the knockout though in this fight?
Yeah, of course. This is my style, just I want it. I give him just, I try, just couple first round. I tell my coach Jonathan Banks that, okay, I see it. I need a little bit of time. That's it.
The second round, it looked like Steve Rolls got a little bit of confidence. He landed some shots on you. What adjustments did you make after that second round?
Of course I give him, just distance, close distance, because he must work too. Because, if he stay like on differences, it's impossible. It's too hard for me.
You mentioned Jonathan Banks. First time in your corner. You had 22 fights with Abel Sanchez. How different was it to have Jonathan Banks in your corner?
Right now I feel completely different because I come back to my knockout line. I come back, guys.
You're 37
He said
years
he's
old.
back.
How do you feel in the ring at 37?
I feel like a teenager, like first deal, first time, not first time in Garden, just, I like my people, thank you so much to support me. Just thank you from Kazakhstan people who's coming, just guys, this is present today for you, just thank you.
You get the win, you shake off some of the rust. Who do you want to fight next?
Everybody knows, of course guys, I'm ready to September, I'm ready to come out, just bring him, just ask him, I'm ready, today I stay here, just please guys. Just, if you want to look big,
on the show was to tell him, do you believe that Canelo will fight you next? I believe, because this is boxing. This is boxing business. Why not? You fought him
Come on,
twice.
man.
You believe you won both fights.
Why won't these guys fight Andrade, man?
Lost the scorecards. Do you think you do anything differently if you fight Canelo again?
I don't have good experience. No, of course, like 4 fights, more interesting.
I think Andrade and Canelo should fight, and the winner fights.
Because we have a good experience involved. Next fight is amazing for us.
It's strange to hear you announced as a former middleweight champion. You were a middleweight title holder. You had 20 title defenses. Is it more important for you to beat Canelo or to get your belts back?
No, I feel right now like a people champ. Doesn't matter for me, just because I want to beat him. It doesn't matter. Thank you guys. I told you. Thank guys to support me. Because I'm people champ.
If you fight Canelo, would it be right here in New York?
I want guys.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Andrade what box Triple G's ears off. That's why they'll not take the fight. It's too dangerous.
I know, that's a lot of fun right there.
Y'all saw Steve Rose counter punching against Triple G.
No, but if Andrade fights Canelo, it's gonna have easy fight for you either.
Huh?
Won't be easy fight for Canelo either.
No, it won't be. But
So you got straight up.
we'll talk to you guys for a little bit. What do you mean he doesn't take it?
What is it?
They say Andrade doesn't bring anything to the table. He has a belt.
Listen,
He's got a belt.
let me tell you something. Andrade was waiting for the longest time on the sidelines for anybody to call him and do everything for him, and nobody picked up that phone to fight him. There's a reason why they didn't fight him. Okay, now he's got a belt, and now the big dogs still don't want to fight him. But guess what? Sooner or later they're gonna have to meet. So don't hate on Andrade because he been wanted when he didn't have the DAZN. Nobody called him. There was a reason why they didn't call him. He even went on social media and called out a lot of fighters, top contenders, and nobody still wanted him. There's a reason for that.
There you have it. So Andrade shouldn't have suspect. That's true, but you know what? You know, he's not suspect. Has boxing skills, and he's got that in bunches. We saw Steve Rose tonight, a guy who's literally never been in a 12-round fight. A fighter who had a 2-inch reach advantage on Golovkin. We saw him outbox Golovkin for 3 rounds, pretty much, and you know, no disrespect to Steve Rose, but Andrade is a whole other galaxy in terms of skills and pedigree than Steve Rose. So I'm just saying, man, like these guys are never gonna want to fight Andrade. The guy's got a belt. Golovkin's not a champion. If Golovkin wants to be a champion, he should fight Andrade. But he wants to fight Canelo because he'd rather lose to Canelo.
Or it could be what could happen is to Andrade and a GG fight, and the winner fights Canelo.
Yeah,
it's a good possibility, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. This fight's whatever to me. This whole card was whatever to me.
Yeah, I wasn't really like up for the fight. I was up with the fans, for the supporters. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, and we'll see you next week with the Gypsy King.
Yeah, next week they'll be up for that one because aside from the Gypsy King, you know, I honestly think one of the fight of the year is the undercard of that.
Who is it?
Jesse Hart versus Sullivan Barrera. I think that's gonna be a war. I think because you know both those guys have no chin. And both those guys punch pretty good.
Yeah,
it makes a good fight. Makes for good fights.
Well, I don't know. I was a big fan of Burrow, but every time I put my thumb on him, he always disappoints me. Always.
Well, this is great because these are two guys that I picked a lot in fights in the past, and they both disappointed me. So this is great. The only way they get disappointed is that they draw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I remember I picked Jesse Hart twice to beat Gilberto. That didn't work.
I had this guy winning all the time, and every time I got hyped up for him,
he got killed by Bivol.
I know.
Remember when he fought Bivol?
Nah, I want to see Bivol and Kovalov going. I gotta get out of here.
All right. Well,
hey guys, had a great time. We'll be back next week, and God bless you guys, and thank you for supporting True School Sports.
There you go. So they asked who's fighting Tyson Fury,
and let's get real. The world champion is True School Sports. All right.
There you go. So yeah, Tyson Fury will be fighting Tom Schwartz next week. That'll be the next time we're live. I'm gonna get off, guys, because I'm really tired. I just went on because I know you guys wanted me to do this, so I went ahead and did it. But we will be live next week with Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz. So tune in for that. Make sure you guys check out all the content that's been released on the channel. We got a bunch of stuff with Bo, a bunch of stuff with Holyfield. I just did another interview today, which I'll be releasing soon. So yeah, a lot of good stuff coming out on True School Sports, stuff that I know you guys will enjoy, and just keep supporting, keep liking, and keep supporting the real. You know, there's a lot of fakes here on YouTube.
Yeah, and
but you keep supporting the real.
Buy some, get them hoodies.
Get them hoodies.
Put the order in for the hoodies, guys.
How does Fury get passes for fighting bums? Because Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder coming off his couch, outboxed him, and he beat Vladimir Klitschko, and Vladimir Klitschko's the man. He's taking more risks at heavyweight than any heavyweight out there, so that's how he gets passes for fighting bums. And you can't just call Tom Schwartz a bum just because you never heard of him. This is heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to get off. Great seeing you guys. Have a blessed night. I'm going to get some sleep. Take care.